Hello and welcome to session 19 of the Raven's Nest. First thing we'll do, of course, is go around the table, see how everyone's couple weeks were since we had last week off. So, since we heard from Raven last night as he played Krev, let's go ahead and start with Raven. How was your day?
Oh, just busy work day. Ready for the weekend. Maybe we'll play more Valheim later. After the game.
Hey, I'm trying to get a lot of people to check it out at least. And see if they like it. But I want to try to get like 10 of us in that thing. I think it'd be hilarious.
I've got a group of my college friends that are interested in looking at it. Then we might be playing tomorrow night.
Interesting. Rixian, since we talked to you on Tuesday.
I'm pretty hype because I just looked at the sketch of Rixian, and he is so much cooler than he has any right to be, and I'm excited.
I agree, personally. I told her to make him more lame.
Well, I can't wait to be
Just
disappointed.
But yes, it looks sick. I was like, holy shit, that looks good.
Yeah, me too. And also, I need to bear back for 10 minutes, so continue without me.
Skipping the recap, I see. That'll be penalty to the experience points.
Fuck it.
Just for him, though.
How was your week?
I'm doing good. Eat too much, of course, all week. Roads have been super icy here. Lots of accidents. But I'm safe. That's what matters.
Indeed. Pandora, how was your week? How was your couple weeks?
Pretty good. Got a new mic that I'm sure everybody will notice the difference. At least I hope they will. It's purple. It lights up purple. It's nice. Anyway, yeah, life is pretty normal so far. So no updates.
Did you get to do any bartending at the new job yet, or still just bar back and things of that nature?
I've poured a couple beers here and there, but nothing, no serious bartending.
Hey, some people fuck that up, so
Well,
at least that takes a tiny bit of skill.
Well, a lot of people don't know how to pour Guinness, so I mean that's.
Oh yeah. Shame. Anyways, let's go ahead and since everyone had a good couple weeks and are ready to get into the game tonight, let's go ahead and do a quick recap. Not much to go over, but nonetheless, I'll open it up to the floor for whoever would like to take the lead.
it's been 2 weeks. Why don't you do it?
Because we get experience for this.
Yeah, you get experience.
So we're kind of in that rush to beat Estelar for any of the remaining pieces, as we found out that there were still some that had not been collected. So we decided to rush over here to the Black Lake and try and find one of them. And we encountered some kind of undead creature. We haven't actually investigated that yet, I don't think. I think somebody said it might be a white. I don't know if that's true or not.
Killed it.
Yeah. We believe Estelar was going to one of the other pieces. I can't remember where that was, though.
Lails.
Lails? Okay. I don't think we really did anything else, did we? It was really just kind of
15
deciding
minutes
where to
figure out
go.
how to across the river.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
We
had
realized
the
we could
ultimate-
just jump over it rather than trying to swim across it. That was pretty
Yeah, the
dumb. For veteran
ultimate
players,
fight
that was
of the river.
pretty. That was a rookie move.
Yeah.
I did a little bit of enchanting. Pandora did some enchanting for the first time, and she made her new sword called Yaknoth, which means chaos and abyssal.
Nice.
edgelord stuff.
Oh, was this last session the one where Kroot learned how to do mounted combat on mutton?
Yes.
Okay.
You
Encyclopedia
crafted
for
yourself a
the other languages?
lance and then practiced on mutton. Trying to like just strike, get used to the balance and things of that nature.
Are
You're
there
breaking
actual-
up for me a little bit, Kyle.
Sorry.
Oh, hold on. I'll try to plug my mic back in and see and make sure nothing's loose.
You were saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I'm not sure if that's better, but
Way better.
Yeah,
all right,
way
perfect.
better. Yeah.
I was just mentioning that last session was when you practiced on mutton with your crafted lance. But other than a bunch of crafting and spell learning and the little bit at the river, I think that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, I filled up my book with a lot of Joanna spells. That was pretty awesome. Got some pretty cool shit that I can't even use yet. I mean, the fact that I was even able to copy them was pretty sick, you know, for later on.
Yeah.
But, well, let's jump into tonight with this. After completing your long rest waiting in Silverkeep, as each of you performed miscellaneous tasks, Kroot helping out at Oslod's Forge, Pandora using Oslod in order to train in your enchanting for weapons, and Raven working with Joanne to copy over spells from the spellbook, trading and training together in order to use the spells a little bit more at ease. But after the long rest was completed, each of you had decided to use Joanne's teleport to get back to Ravenshaw. And at this point, each of you headed out immediately, getting nearly to the village of Badoon, where each of you began to discuss how long it had actually been since making your way down this road nearly 6 months ago. But after your night's rest and heading through Badoon, each of you had found the village to be in a bit of disarray, the structures and buildings a bit damaged, seeming from what Raven recalls as potential dangers of the trolls in the forest to the north. But without being able to stay and help in this situation with retrieving a piece of the halo, each of you continue on where you came to the part of the river on the northwest side of Black Lake. Once getting over the river, which seemed to be a slightly more difficult task than it needed to be, Kroot did prepare motivational speech with the intent of heading into this cave. But as you entered, you began to hear a bit of an incantation coming through the halls, echoing a bit, and as each of you grew a tad bit worried, you rushed down where you saw this undead creature, skin and flesh beginning to form on its bones, as the brown-cloaked humanoid had its back to you with its arms spread. After a quick exchange of blows, the humanoid was struck down by Pandora's new scythe, which incinerated the humanoid down to just a pile of ash. Rixian, growing tired of the combat with how much this one had resisted with your onslaught, ended it with a shocking grasp. You all look around the room. A small door on the northwest side, just seemingly big enough for Kroot to fit through, and a smooth stone wall on the southwest side.
Dope.
Well then, which way are we going? I think only our friend here, Kroot, will be able to fit through here.
Well, he's not exactly skinny. I mean, our skinnier ones can crouch down. If he can fit through by height, we can fit through by width.
Well, I'm getting the feeling that we have to go deeper in no matter what, so...
I'm only saying this as a perspective of a dwarf versus an elf, like...
So,
I got you.
we see a big stone door and then like a small opening in the wall or something like that.
No, it's just a smooth stone wall from what you see, and then a small wooden door on the to the north of it.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah, and by now the effects of the motivational speech have probably worn off. So.
No, not
Oh,
yet. You had a small conversation, like casting it just before crossing the river, and then at that point, just another small conversation. So I actually ruled it in my notes that only 30 minutes has gone by, so you have it for another half hour.
Oh, I thought it only lasted a minute.
Motivational speech lasts an hour, I thought.
Oh, okay. Let me check. Oh yeah, casting time is 1 minute.
Yeah. Because I had it pulled up and I saved the link on it,
Yeah.
so then that way I could remember, because
Okay,
it
yeah, I
gives
got
you
the numbers
guys
backwards.
it gives you guys the temp HP, you get like an advantage if you get hit by an attack and like all this other shit, so I had to like pull it up or there's no way I could remember that.
Yeah. Can I investigate the walls for anything odd, any like indentations or raises or even like writing or anything like that?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
I will help him in that with
Guidance.
my stone cunning. And that too.
Oh, it was almost good.
Got a D4.
And you have advantage from Kroot helping as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's been 2 weeks. I don't know how to play anymore.
I forgot.
It fades fast.
Okay. Anyway, take the first. Yep, that's lower. I fucked up. Anyway, 12 or no, 14.
As you check it over, I mean, other than it being very out of place with the rough textured walls surrounding it, you do not see any seam or any sort of writing or actually anything on the sword, just a flat surface.
Okay. Can I take the pommel of my sword and just kind of tap it against a smooth wall and see if I can hear like an echo or anything?
As you tap against it, it does not sound hollow. The ring and like the echo from like the ting from the sword just echoes in the room.
I guess the door's the only way through.
Yeah, that is very strange. I'm not sure what to think about that.
Well, I guess we gotta prepare for ghosts.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Cool, then you can go and check first.
I will.
Compared to the weird dragon we fought a few weeks ago, this is pretty tame.
Is the door locked?
You gonna go up and jiggle the handle?
Yes.
It is unlocked.
Okay, I'll open it and go through. Can I just walk through, or do I have to like get on my hands and knees and crawl through? Or
You have to get on your hands and knees and crawl.
Oh shit! Even the dwarf has to. Oh fuck.
The rest will have to basically get prone if they want to go through this area.
army crawl through there?
Correct.
It is disconcerting. That is, we have to go through a tight squeeze, but okay.
Try to find something to unlock on the other side.
Kroot, let us know when you can stand up. I need to slide my shield to you.
Just tie it to a rope and drag it behind you.
All right. Nobody's moving tokens.
Yeah,
Move tokens,
I'm
people.
waiting for Kroot. He's going first.
Well, I don't even see a doorway. Oh, right there. Okay. So crawling, I guess I can only move half speed, right?
Yeah, so it'll take you just a few seconds to get through this like 10-foot little area before making it out where it opens back up, just as it was in the room before.
Like it's only about 10 feet, guys, and you can stand back up.
Oh, okay, good. I'll slide my
What do
shield.
I see in this hallway?
In this hall, to the west, I believe it's a stone door, but let me make sure.
I will use my X-ray vision to see through the walls.
Yes, so
Oh
it's
wait,
it's a stone door. You can see where it has a smooth, like a seam that runs through the center, going from the floor all the way to the frame that lies above.
are there any runes on it or any types of markings?
Not that you notice.
Oh, good. Another smooth wall. Interesting. On the other side of the wall, is there anything on this side that I see that's odd or anything like that? Or is it just smooth on this side as well?
You see a door.
What about to the south?
To the south just ends into the cave walls.
Okay.
Like, is it a stone door or a wooden door?
Wooden door.
Like,
What the fuck?
anybody care to check this door for traps?
Sure.
I'll give him guidance. Like let Vader guide you a little bit.
Alright. Open this up again.
Which door are you gonna look at, Raven?
I mean, just this one I'm in front of, right?
Sure. Go ahead and give me an investigation.
Yeah, sorry, it was taking a second to hit. Yep.
Nice.
It's actually kind of a somewhat mediocre roll for me.
So what are you doing for this, just to make sure?
First I'm just kind of like scanning over it, looking at it, and then, you know, I put on my glasses with the detect magic, and see if I sense any magic, and if I don't sense any magic, then I'll start like feeling the wall, the door, and you know, trying to see if there's anything that looks like it might be a trap. Maybe looking around like the the crevices above the door and maybe below at the foot of the door. Maybe make sure there's no trap doors below.
Yeah,
or
so,
above.
I mean, you don't see anything and you do not detect any magic. From what you see, just a wooden door.
Is there? Like, is it unlocked?
Try it.
All right, I try it.
You touch the door, and when you touch the handle, you'll begin to hear it. as you hear what sounds of stone grinding on stone coming from behind the door.
Uh-oh. Is that just
Do
when
I-
I touched it, or when I turned the handle?
From when you touched it.
That doesn't sound good.
Do I notice anything happening from the other side?
Yes, Rixian, you'll see that the stone wall is going down. Down into the floor.
How about that?
And as it continues moving down, it will reveal a door. You had the aura from the spell that you cast that gave everybody the radiant damage.
Ah, okay. Because I'm trying to figure out a way to turn it off, and it won't allow me to.
I got you.
Okay. Thank you. Because it just shows 0-foot radius in a circle. Aura 2, it's not even showing anything else on my token settings.
Are you going to open the door or just keep your hand on the handle?
That was my intention, was yes, to open the door.
Oh, thank you.
No
better.
problem.
So, assuming I continue turning the handle.
The door opens.
Right. Do we see Rixian?
Yes, you do. About this point, the
Oh!
wall down towards, like
Help me,
just
monster!
below his waist.
What was that noise, Rixian? Did you hear that?
Nah.
Touched the doorknob and I heard some kind of mechanical movements in the walls.
Oh, well, I noticed that this wall was going down.
Oh, well. Yeah, that's probably it.
Surprised to see me?
Kinda.
Well, then this means that this place was made by someone, so we need to be careful.
All
Can I
right, guess I'm
inspect
coming.
stonework to see if it was made by dwarves or
Yes, you can.
someone else? Oh, my character sheet disappeared. What the hell?
Refresh. On this smooth part of the wall up towards the north, I guess I'll look back over to Raven and be like, do you want to...
I'll do that after I refresh. I'm gonna have to refresh my page. It's not working.
You want me to check out the other door?
Well, yeah, to look for a way to open it, because I do not see another smaller door that we can go through.
It looks like there's also a door over here on this other wall that went down in the original room. We'll check that one out too. But I'll come over here first. What is it? It's where Diana is, right?
Joanne.
Or Joanne. Sorry, god damn it. Joanne.
You were close.
Yeah.
You just spoiled the secret identity.
Yeah. Whatever. Anyways, I'm assuming that's the door there, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Guidance.
Yep, I'm gonna check this one out too. Oof. That was a really piss poor roll.
So, I mean, you know that it can be opened with seeing the seam down the center, but I mean, other than that, you just find it to be locked.
Hmm.
Will anybody have a way to keep it at least well enough lit for me to see whatever we need to kill?
Don't one of us have that spell? The light spell?
I can make some flames dance about the room. It will create enough light for everybody.
That could work too.
I mean, whatever you need, I can see in the dark, so I'm okay.
Same. Well, I believe our ally Rixian is in the same boat as Joanne, but
Yeah, I'm just a sea animal. I don't know anything about any
yes.
other fancy light magic.
Yeah. Not to mention he only has the one eye on top of it, but
Yeah, so thanks. I would love it for everyone to keep pointing that out as we go along this adventure.
not only do you not have dark vision, but
Quit your complaining, Cyclops.
jeez.
For the record, I can see in the dark,
You can?
just
Oh.
not so well.
Rixian, would you like a torch?
Well, if we're all getting one, then sure.
I'm gonna check out this door with my glasses to see if it's magical.
And there's my roll for stone cunning, DM.
Gotcha. Crew, you would know that this is not crafted from dwarves. This does not have just anywhere near the same techniques. Also, you'll notice that it is quite old. And with that, you would know that it has like no matchup of any old techniques that dwarves practiced either.
This wasn't made by dwarves, but it was made long, long time ago.
Well, if every single door is going to be a puzzle, this is going to get frustrating very quickly.
As Joanne produces the dancing lights, each of you will see a bit of an inscription appear on the door.
Okay. Can I read it?
In common, it reads, "Keep sealed, keep shut, to keep peace."
Well, just do the classic open sesame, and it should open.
Should we check out the other door before we do this, based off what that reads?
What other door?
There's only 2 doors, right?
No, we uncovered one in the other room when the wall was lowered.
Yeah, so that leads to the room that you were just in.
Yeah. It's this door.
The wall is the door.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were saying like it was like the bottom wall down here, like just lowered,
no,
and
no.
that like the whole wall went
This
down. I was,
this
holy
wall
crap.
went into the.
Gotcha. Never mind. Never mind. So this is the only other door. Okay.
So, no details, just a very vague statement to keep the door shut. Great. You think
Sorry.
You think they would put like big scary creature or something on the bottom in parentheses, but nope, that's too much work.
Well, to be fair, they all say some sort of riddle or puzzle of the sort. I think it's just a way to deter people from forming back the halo.
What else do I see when I use my prism goggles or prism glasses?
Nothing else.
That's it. Do I tell what type of magic this is, or is this not even magic?
It's not even magic.
Ah.
Okay, well,
You hear a vicious monster on the other side. Sounds like a chihuahua.
sorry. No, it's Waldo. He's a turd.
That's an interesting breed. Sorry.
Shitty dog.
It was
Oh,
a Shih Tzu.
Was it crossed with a bulldog? Is it a bullshit?
Very
Yeah.
good, guys.
Sorry.
Keep them
Oh
coming.
my God.
Very good. Very good. Audience, you didn't know that this is Dungeons and Comedy. Ha!
So, are we opening this door?
Open mic night, I guess.
High charisma makes me funny.
Might want to check it for traps.
I mean, we don't have a choice, and I believe, well, it could be possible that this, what's written on it just refers to the portals opening, so. And that they're right. But a little too late for all that nonsense.
I didn't see an easy way to open it when I looked it over earlier. Maybe I could try breaking into it with my thieves' tools.
DM, am I aware that
Say
DM, am I aware that magical weapons cannot be broken?
They have a very 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 slim chance, like less than 1%. You'd have to like deliberately essentially try to break it.
Cool.
Like
Then in that
basically
case-
like dispel or some bullshit, like some high level things to make it garbage.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, I will take my longsword and try to pry it open, I guess. I don't know. There's a seam down the center, right?
Correct.
Sure, I'll try.
All right. Give me an athletics check.
I'm gonna stand back.
I, D4.
Last time I asked for an Arcana check, he gave me an athletics check. This time I asked for athletics, it gives me Arcana.
God damn it! It's the same modifier.
I know. I know. It made me giggle because I remember us talking about it.
Yeah.
But with the 7, unfortunately, like you try to pry after getting the sword in there pretty firm, and you just bend, but nothing.
Should I
Is there
take a look
anything
at it?
in the seam? Does it look glued shut, so to speak?
Oh no.
No.
And can I try my thieves' tools at it? Maybe a little more finesse than prying it open.
Sure.
Don't
Go
think
ahead.
it has a keyhole.
You can try,
Oh,
but there is no
fuck,
keyhole.
yeah.
Right, no, but there's cracks, there's crevices. Are you guys
think-
seeing me or no?
Yes.
I mean,
Guidance always.
what is in thieves' tools? Do you have a crowbar in that thing, or is it? I'm pretty sure
Well,
it's
Yeah, I
just
think
lost
so.
there's
picks.
a lot of
Yeah.
things. There's
Crowbar are included in thieves. Yeah.
So you're doing what I. Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Well,
Yeah, so basically, after you give it like a bit of an inspection, looking over with a little bit more of the finer details of the seams around the side, finding there's no way that there's a lock to pick or anything of a mechanism anyways. And so you reach for the crowbar and attempting what Pandora had done, and this you begin to pry open the doors.
Okay.
so at this point, I guess it makes sense if we have 2 people at least trying to pry it open for, double
I'll help
strength.
you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think that makes a little bit more sense if we're old, just like prying
Yeah.
on it.
Well, I think just like generally having 2 people try to pry something up is usually more effective.
Otherwise, you just like dexterously picked at it with a crowbar somehow.
I think usually the dexterous part doesn't usually involve the crowbar. That's more of an
Finds
athletics
the
check.
like center point and does it perfectly. Yeah, everyone working together, prying it open and revealing an empty room.
Using my prism glasses to find its weak points with its chakra points. With my what's it called? Oh god damn, what's it called? The thing that
What do I
Neji has.
see in here?
Byakugan.
So as you all begin to make your way in, you see a wooden door to the west and 2 wooden doors down to the south as part of the walls cave in, making just a small concaved area off to the east.
Are there any tracks in here?
No, there is not. Can each of you roll me a perception check?
Oh, goody. $12.
18.
Why does Raven have? Well, it doesn't matter, but why does he
I-
have
my
advantage?
mask gives me advantage.
Yes.
Tackle mask.
So, Kroot and Raven, both of you will catch a flicker of red lights. You see 6 of them in total, kind of dancing about, flickering in and out of sight. It's 3 pairs of them. You notice every time they disappear, reappearing right next to each other. Raven, you'll also be able to pick up that these lights have a larger source, but much dimmer. It is almost opaque, but you're able to just catch it at the right time with the flickers of light from the dancing lights, and you will notice that it looks like an organ floating about.
On the ceiling, or
Oh, underneath the red lights. They're just floating about the room.
Guys, I think there's some invisible creatures in here.
I see some flickering lights. They're barely perceptible.
Well, let's make it visible, please.
I did not take that spell today.
Yeah, I did not either. Well, rather, I just learned the spell. I haven't had a chance to, well, I guess I could have.
And as you all continue to discuss this for just a bit, Joanne begins to step into the room as the lights become apparent to each of you, and a blue, opaque body begins to take form of it.
Does this include the one that was even harder to see?
I love that room 2 is revealed.
Yes.
Oh.
Put that back on the other layer. I mean, obviously
Legend
this
of
is
Zelda
room 2,
room.
but it helps me keep my notes organized.
It's too late, DM. We figured out this is room 2.
You got me.
This time I'm going to draw my magical longsword and my shield.
Did the one become visualized, the one that was even harder to see? Or...
Yes, like they're all able to be
Nice.
seen as these blue, a slight appearance of humanoids begin to take place. Blue flowing hair extends from this head with the head with red glowing eyes. Those red things that were a little hard to notice, you see as it begins to form in the place of a heart and what appears to be lungs, as a rib cage in a dark blue color begins to wrap around it, and a cloak and what appears to be some form of armor begins to form over the creature.
Monsters revealed by magical light. That's pretty dope.
I had to correct my initiative. My modifier is not correct in Roll20 for some reason. It's not factoring in my swashbuckler bonus.
Do you need higher than a 21? Wow, you guys still rolled so high.
So I have, just making sure I have everything correct, Rixian at a 23, but at Raven, it put you at a 23, even though it says you rolled a 21.
Right, I changed it because my modifier in Roll20 is showing only a 5, and it's supposed to be a 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could
It's not
change it.
factoring in my, yeah, you just click on it, and you can type over it. But yeah, it's not factoring in my swashbuckler bonus. I should have a +7, not a +5.
Okay.
Yeah, for your
DM,
charisma.
Yeah.
Hold on, one at a time. Yes, Pandora?
am I considered surprised?
Oh, yeah. I think that's safe to say.
Damn it. Can't use my new ring.
She's like, damn, Raven rolled a good initiative. I wish I could have swapped with him. Or Rixian. Work route, honestly.
Wait, so that means they get a surprise round then. That's not good.
No, it's not. We still have advantage on wisdom saving throws, so
But as they take their complete form, a attack will go towards you from the one to your southwest, Pandora. It'll be an 18 to hit, which is a miss. The next one is going towards you, Raven, the one directly to your west. Would be for a 15, which I believe is a miss as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Kroot, even though each of you are caught a bit off guard, this one only for a 12, as it takes out a bow, shooting an ethereal arrow towards you. And as it makes its way towards you, pick up your shield, and as it connects, it doesn't even make a sound. It just dissipates.
Cool.
Raven, at the beginning of round 1, it is your turn.
What do I can I tell what this is? Like, is this just some kind of ghost?
Give me an intelligence check off for it, because I think this is going to be a little hard to figure out. So you know that these are indeed ghosts. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Oof.
And other than them being ghosts, you're unsure.
I take out my newer-ish magical rapier, Thunder Spike, and I try to stabby this one in front of me with a booming blade. Where are you? Close. 24.
It's a solid connection. It tries to bring up its arm, and at the same time, you see a blue, what appears to be wooden shield begin to form, but it is too late as you slash through the arm, dissipating it in a puff of smoke as it begins to reform.
All right, 24 damage.
Nice, that's a good amount of damage.
Yes. And then I will fancy footwork.
What kind of dance do you do? The running man?
The tap dance.
He does a very poor impersonation of your ring, Pandora.
I don't know.
No, it's pretty good. Never mind. Anything else, Raven?
Nope, I'm done.
Rixian.
Rixian, realizing the amount of high-level spells he has, and wish he was able to cast something smaller. Well, just go. All right, I guess we're gonna have to go big. And he'll careful cast Storm Sphere in the room. But
I'm glad that
more like in the back corner.
Sorry, shit.
I'm glad that everything's going to be dead before I get to take my turn. Awesome.
Yeah, they're not that tough.
DC 17.
And that's just for the bludgeoning damage, right?
Yes.
That spell has a lot of shit going on.
Yes, it does. So with your, what was it? Your careful cast?
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're gonna choose your allies, correct? If I understood that correctly.
It doesn't feel like it's. Yeah, it says each creature in the sphere when it appears or ends its turn on there must succeed on those.
Yeah, so for your careful spell for your meta magic, it is like a protection for allies.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you're doing that's what I'm making sure you're doing everybody, correct?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Just double checking. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, each of you can automatically succeed on a failed saving throw from a spell.
Yep.
Right. So we'd still take half damage, I guess.
Well, from where I put it, the only one who would be taking damage would be Raven.
Oof.
Yep, and the storm sphere is 20 foot, so where are you placing it? Just give me a ping. Got it. So that's 20. All right, yeah, that'll hit everybody. Like the three creatures and Raven.
And Kroot.
Okay.
You're out of the range of 20, from what I. Oh no, you're not.
No, I'm not. Yeah. That's
Oh,
I'm right
I
at
guess-
20.
I guess I didn't see that.
Interesting. The wordage of careful spell is weird because it means they take less damage, but they still take damage. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's not as good as the wizard version for the Evo wizard. They can just exclude that square.
Right.
It's better
I'll
for
take half of
Saber Strike
23.
Okay, so for the saves, we have an 11, 3, and a 7, so all of them will fail their strength save.
Do I even roll, or do I just choose to succeed? I mean, how does that...
You automatically succeed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take 3.
Yeah.
3 damage? Yeah.
Oh, it's 3. Okay.
Don't worry, it doesn't hurt that much when you're used to it.
It tickles.
All right.
And then will cause the lightning bolt to strike this one.
Got it.
A 26 to hit.
That's plenty to do so. And as this storm sphere forms a small little sphere in the back corner of the room, you feel the force of just like the wind propelling. It does. You see it begin to pull some of the smoke from like these creatures, their hair dissipating as it's pulled away from their full form. One is completely blown away as it just dissipates fully from the storm spheres, and then a lightning strike dealing quite a bit of damage. And this one is now looking pretty rough in comparison.
That's the turn.
All right, Kroot, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to step south first, and then step here. And I'm like, I still ain't afraid of no ghost. And I'm going to swing my warhammer.
Oh shit.
Nice.
$17 points of damage.
Oh, the divine. I was like, what do you mean 17?
Doubles old damage, my friend.
For some reason I thought it rolled the damage at advantage. I didn't realize it was a divine strike underneath it.
Yeah.
I was like, that was weird. A hell of a roll. Nice damage too.
Is this still standing?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I will use a bonus action to hit it again, but this time just ignore the divine strike. It was a 15 hit.
Unfortunately, it does not. As you hit it with the previous
Well, then
strike.
I will use my channel divinity
Got it. Adding 10.
and
so
use yes, added strike.
perfect. So as it attempts to bring up the shield, it's just about to block it as you feel the power of Vader surge through you, making your mace or your warhammer kind of just phase from existence for just a moment as it passes through the shield and then making a connection with the creature.
And that is the end of my turn.
All right, Rixian, this one's you're right next to it, so it will try to attack you with its sword. Ooh, and in response from the nice hits before, it will get a natural 20
Oh.
for
Okay.
15 damage.
I think I'm gonna use my watery defense on that one. Equal to my sorcerer level. So I'm level 11, so 15 minus 11 is 4. And then I'll just reposition here.
That's sick. That's dope. Good call. So, as you said, you take the 4 damage then, and
Yep.
then move away. Kroot, the one to your southwest, will have its bow dissipate as it begins to then reshape, taking the form of a sword as it takes a swing at you. Be for an 18 to hit, which I believe is a miss.
Yes.
You guys got high ACs. Pandora, your dreams come true. They didn't die before your turn.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna do some dope ass mobile shit. See if I can. I certainly can. So Pandora's kind of like sidestep / dance evade around this ghost. When she gets to right about here, she's going to swing at its back, just for flavor. Nice. For a 26 to hit.
Nice.
Well, like I said, it will be a hit, and it would have been a nice solid connection, but it just swings through. You're able to realize that it's gonna do damage. But
This is a magical weapon too, by the way.
yes. But these things are basically just smoke.
Okay.
It's like you're swinging through them, like you're making connections, but they're just like kind of dissipating and then reforming as you're doing so.
Sweet. So 12 points of magical slashing damage, and then max damage on the necrotic energy. So a total of 18 points.
Perfect. A hell of a
Sweet, and
damage
then-
roll.
Hell yeah. And then she's going to dance over to this one, and they can't get an opportunity attack because of mobile. And I will use my second attack on this ghost to the south. Actually, hold on. I have enough movement speed to dance around it and go here and get advantage.
Yeah.
Pandora ain't no dummy. Should definitely know that.
Hell yeah, 25 to hit.
25's the hit.
She would go straight into the eye of the storm for us.
Yeah, right into the storm sphere.
13 points of magical slashing damage, and 5 points of necrotic damage. Another 18 points.
Nice.
And as you slash through once, this one begins to dissipate, on then making your way around, taking a maneuver, snuggling up next to the storm sphere. You take another swing at the back of this one. This time, when you swing through, it does not reform and it completely dissipates.
Fuck yeah. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's only 25. Hold on. What button do I hold down? Is it control?
Left click, hold, and then right click the squares for.
Ignore that, sorry. And I will move back here. And that'll be all my movement speed, and that'll end my turn.
That'll bring us to Joanne, and with only one remaining by the time she gets up again, she'll just keep it simple.
Firebolt.
Meteor swarm.
Jesus Christ. That wasn't in your fucking spellbook earlier.
Fireball. You've been hiding it.
Well, it's actually kind of low for her, but a 17 is a hit. And if I'm not mistaken, there we go. And then she'll just take a step back, keeping her distance away from this creature. But for round 2, we have Raven starting it out.
And move up, and I'll take another boom blade with Thunderspike. If it rolls sometime today. Oof, only a 13.
Fortunately,
Use my channel
13 is
divinity
ooh. Yeah, not
Give him
anymore.
plus 10 on that.
Are you really doing it?
Yeah, sounds like he's doing it, so that'll make it a 23.
Yeah.
What you got left, Crute? 2?
No, I've already used both of them.
Oh, I
jeez.
thought
I'm keeping
you had
track.
up to 4 for some reason, but okay.
No, just 2.
All right, so both gone.
Alright. Well,
That's my war priest attacks.
27 damage.
Damn.
It was worth it.
Seeing that it immediately died, Rixian will clap twice and make the storm go away.
Clap on.
Clap off.
Song you sing to make it go away. Clap off.
Well, this is easy so far. Joanne, they are finished. You can join us. Hopefully this isn't one of those scenarios where it's like too easy, you know?
Raven's there just looking confused, and you just like clap twice to see if it changes again.
Like if those were ghosts, be glad they didn't try to possess us.
Yes, we should be quite happy that they were dispatched quickly, but Pandora, I wouldn't say such things. If we're able to catch a break for a change, it'd be quite nice.
Oh, sorry. Whenever it comes to these halos and Estelar, I just assume that shit is about to hit the fan at any second. I can be a little bit pessimistic. My apologies.
Is this a door up here, DM? Rixian.
Yes, it is. And then there's 2 to your south as well.
Can
okay.
can we see any writing on them of any kind?
Just double check the notes, make sure I'm not missing anything. Each of you at this point give me a perception check. No hindrance. I mean, you guys got dark vision, but plus the lights as well.
16.
Ooh. Rolled a 1, still got a 12.
You do
Looks
not
like I'm about to
see.
get booted.
You do not see any writing. The walls, just the same rough stone that you had seen when making your way through the entrance in the tunnel and into the first room. The doors, just a wooden door with a handle and key lock, or a little keyhole on each. Um, Everybody would notice this, except for Kroot.
It looks like a job for you, Raven. I don't know how to use those fine little instruments you pull out when we encounter this, so.
So, which door first? Any preference? I mean, I'll put my prism glasses on. Or none of them are magical.
Rixian will just
Both to
point
the
to
south
door.
are magical.
Oh,
Both of the south ones are magical.
The northwest one on the north side is not.
Maybe we try the north side, the non-magical one first.
Well, I mean, protecting the doors which hide what is most valuable are probably the ones going to be the most secure, right? So maybe
Yeah.
the south ones are the quicker way to what we want.
True. Alright. Well,
Does he get a sense of what school of magic? I think detect magic gives you that much.
Yeah, it does.
yeah. Evocation. It's both rewarding.
No joke, I think it is evocation, but let me double check.
So who wants to blow off their limbs?
Yeah, it is.
It sounds like fun.
Okay. I would like to remain intact. I like myself.
I can do it. Give me a second for my screen to load.
What does that even mean? Okay, are you blind? Is this dwarf blind?
he says stuff like that all the time. Don't worry about it.
I'm not sure what he means. I think he's crazy.
By the way, the difference for your mic is actually pretty crazy. You can actually tell probably like the slight differences you do. Like maybe moving back and forth away from your mic or whatever. But like it picks up like the slightest change.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's good ass mic. You said
Oh, thank
160 or 190? It's not bad.
To overnight it, but yeah, so you can actually tell when I'm talking as Pandora now. Awesome.
Yeah. I think the standard red lit one is like 150-ish. Or 140.
Something like
I'd have to sell a kidney to afford that.
that.
Yeah, sorry, not trying to get like off topic. I just was saying like it's a crazy
Okay.
difference.
Good.
Well, I'm gonna
That's
approach
good.
the door. But before I do, I'm gonna cast this on myself.
And I am going to back up.
Which door? Right or left?
The
So
bottom right
the
one.
one on the right is evocation. The one on the left is adjuration.
Oh.
I'll go for this one.
Both are bad. I'm move here.
Oh man, I just got freaking booted again.
Oh no. I'm going to. Pandora's going to take her shield. She's going to put the pointed end and just dink it into the ground and hide behind her tall shield. Just flavor. It
Yeah.
won't do anything.
I'm doing that too. I'm like holding up my shield. I'll put my hammer back in the sloop, and as I'm trying to open the door, I'm gonna hold the shield in front of me just in case.
Nobody took the spell
Come
magic,
on.
I see.
I
did.
thought I
I-
had it, but
See what
I
happened.
I haven't checked my spell sheet. I might have it.
thought I redid my spells. I think I just didn't cover all of them.
But Roll20 keeps booting me.
Yeah, I'm double checking Joanne's sheet, and I don't think she has it either.
I have Dispel Magic, but Rixian is just too nervous to go near him.
I can't even.
It works
yeah,
at
I
a
can't even
distance.
get it.
Yeah, Dispel Magic is like a range.
30 feet or something like that.
Yeah.
I
think
don't
it's
even think I
60.
can take it.
So if he hides behind Pandora, then he'll go ahead and cast the spell magic.
Okay, I will need an intelligence check.
Oh, it's his spellcasting ability, so a charisma check.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If that's what you're talking
Yep, yep.
about. Okay.
Okay.
Mm,
Which means it was a high level. Oh no.
And you know the spell goes off, but you're not sure if it's worked or not.
Do we still sense magic from the door?
You're not in the room anymore.
I mean, did it explode? Did you die?
No, nothing has happened yet. Groot is preparing himself.
okay,
it
what do
magical?
I need to roll, DM?
I mean, nothing so far. Raven, you still detect
Twist the door
magic on
handle,
both
see if
doors.
it opens.
Well, it's still magical, guys.
And as soon as you say that and Groot reaches out and touches the door handle, you'll just hear thoop, 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 thoop. And Groot, you will take 19 damage as 5 bolts come out from the door and go arc over you and then batter you in the back. Pop, 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 pop.
Like a
Not even a
circle
saving throw.
loop?
Magic. I'll use my reaction to use shield from my shield.
Good call. As you do, the bolts get bounced away just before reaching your back and crash into the cave walls.
Aha! I knew it.
All right. The only problem is it going to keep doing that every time you try to open it, or can you open it now?
Is it still magical after that?
Well, let me try it again, and I'll try to open it again. My shield is still up, so.
And as you try to open it, you cannot. And Raven, it is no longer magical.
I think we need to try to unlock this one. But I don't sense any magic from it anymore.
Yeah, it's locked. So
Alright.
somebody's gonna have to pick it.
Alright.
And Raven, you said the other one was abjuration?
Yes.
That's a little weird.
Well, abjuration usually is protection type magic, so that technically could be even worse than this last one.
I agree.
Yeah, and after the 5 magic missiles are blocked, Groot's gonna kiss his shield.
Pretty cool item.
Yeah, it was worth the money.
Can I see any
What is
runes?
that? Oh, nice.
Can I see any runes or glyphs upon this door anywhere? Because I know it's magical.
On the south door on the west side?
Yeah.
No. You do not see any glyphs. Yeah, that's what I had to mark the trap. I thought it looked cool.
I'm gonna make a Thieves' Tools check on this door.
Perfect. Go for it.
I always forget that it's down there below passive perception. Oh. Why did it disappear? Okay. It keeps resetting the attribute. So that it's
I cast suggestion on the door. Open. Jedi hand wave. No, I'm just kidding.
There we go.
Rixian wants so badly for someone to say open sesame and the door actually opens.
As you use your thieves' tools going into the keyhole, you hear a click and you see just a slight movement from the door, indicating it's now unlocked.
I think I got it, guys. We ready?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Push the door open. Or pull, whichever goes.
Corner.
Leads quickly into a corner before you see the path take off towards the east.
I peek around the corner.
Then quickly back down towards the south.
Ugh. No hallway, guys. I peek again. Oof, long hallway.
Well, let me go first.
Alright.
Most blades that'll cut you in half will just go over my head. Oh, I got booted again, man. Come on.
Do you have like a firewall or something that's maybe interacting with your browser or something?
It used to not do this before. I've been playing for almost 4 years on Roll20, and about maybe 11 months ago, I started doing this.
Hmm. You might want to try like messing with your firewall settings, see if you have to like allow your browser through or something.
Dude, I would mess up my computer so bad. I have no technological knowledge of that kind of stuff.
Do you know how to reset or clear your cache?
I've done that many, many times. I've even reset it to factory settings, and it still does it.
Is it
Hmm.
Chrome that's crashing, or is it just Roll20 that's refreshing?
Well, it does it on everything that I'm on. I mean, it doesn't matter. I could be on, if I was on Discord, it would take me back to the previous page if I would have been on that.
Weird.
Have you... I don't know, maybe it's Discord's webpage versus the app? Have you tried installing Discord instead of using the website?
I won't, my laptop won't support Discord, so I just have to open it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a Chromebook.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
What I was gonna say was you might have some background tasks running that you might need to shut down, or I don't know. But
Anyway, back to D&D.
yeah. Well, he's leading the...
Yep.
Okay, I just need to pull up my character sheet. And how long has it been since I cast Resistance, DM? Hasn't been that long, has it? Just
Maybe at this point just like 30 seconds.
okay.
You
so I still
have like about 15-20 minutes left on your motivational speech.
Okay.
So as you make your way down, first dark bits of light will cast some shadows of you making your way down as the dancing lights start to go over your head.
Excuse
Can
me.
you roll me a perception check before you move any farther, please?
Yes.
This is the blades meant to cut your head off.
They're knee height for humans.
Correct. But that is not it. You see engravings along the wall sketched in from what appears to be like ancient in its appearance. You can see like a slight wornness just from like the over time. You read the words red to represent life.
Yeah, I'll yell that back over my shoulder. Or not yell it, but voice loud enough for them to hear me behind me.
And this is on the east wall.
And I'll keep moving. I'll point it out. Raven. Writing.
Um,
Do you wish for me to
What?
take the lead, Pandora? For us.
Yeah,
Make sure
that's-
that I'm protected from the rear.
Of course.
What is? Can I check out this writing? What's it again? It's in common, right?
Yes it is.
Yeah, and as soon as my resistance fades, I'll recast it.
Okay, can you give me another perception check, please?
Oh,
All right.
it's still a 10.
LOL.
Looks good. All clear.
Is this writing over here magical?
No,
and
it's
it
not.
was in fact, not clear.
Sorry, what did it say again? Sorry.
Red to represent life.
Is this I think this might be referring to something about blood. Anyways.
Yes, that's what I thought. We're not being stealthy, are we? No, and then I'll grab my shield and frisbee slide it across the floor
Oh, nice.
this direction.
Are you in the shield like a sled?
I think he's
No.
just throwing the shield.
This direction. I'm
You
sliding it
slide
across
it.
the floor, see if there's...
Just a tad bit of sparks come off of it, and as it moves away across, just a shh, ding, ding, before crashing into the wall. And other than that, nothing happens.
Do we?
Okay.
I don't know if we
Then I'll
want
move
to.
up here and pick it back up.
Do we really want to let them know we're all here?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they can hear us. I'm clanking around in my armor.
Oh, as you pick up the shield crew, something does catch your eye along the east wall, just right to your east. Another engraving that reads, "Gems to represent how fragile life is."
DM, before I enter this southern door that we opened, I would like to chill touch the door handle of the other door and then dive into this door.
Okay, hold on, let me check something. You hear a sound, it almost like a wind just pulling in. As you dive in, as quickly as like you land inside this room, the sound fades.
Sweet.
Crute, did you just fart?
Oh,
What was that?
it wasn't me this time.
I poke my head around the
I
corner.
always say sorry after I do.
Thought you were crop dusting me.
Oh, it's crop dusting.
Great fart jokes. Good job, guys.
I heard a gush of.
We're
a rush of
adults.
I will poke my head back into the room and look around. Is there any like destruction that I see?
You do not see anything.
Okay. Chill touch the door handle again.
Same sound.
Okay.
Just
I'll
heard
walk
it
my way
again.
back.
Coming from back there.
What the hell was
Joanne.
that? Yes?
What is that whooshing noise?
I'm not sure. It sounded like it was coming from... Oh, Pandora, was that you?
Yes, just doing some experiments.
Little
So
gassy.
that- Yeah, sure. Why not? No. That other door seems to be have an enchantment on it, a little bit more permanent. I don't know what it does, but it's probably nothing good.
Oh, a door.
And the path that you see to the south, Crute, as the lights fill the hall, lead to a door.
Okay, you guys stand back. I'll go try this door.
So you try to turn the handle, you find it to be locked.
I don't know if it's magically trapped or not, but it's mechanically locked.
I'll check it out. And if you want to do the shuffle, I'll come up. Is it magical? I'll check with my glasses.
No, it is not.
Check it for traps.
I'll drop my resistance and give him guidance.
Got it.
Checking for traps. 27.
Doesn't appear to be
shit.
trapped.
And now I try to unlock it.
Guidance again.
Okay.
You can do this. Ooh.
Wow, well, even higher.
No
28.
problem unlocking the door. You do it quite quickly. Probably your best time yet, less than under a minute.
Don't call me Minuteman for nothing.
Didn't we
Oh my
say?
God.
I'm pretty sure I said at the beginning that
This
there
is
would
a
be
no
no
joke
joke.
cave.
this is a no joke. Can we put a stop to this, please?
I'm sorry, that was funny, and I walked into that one so good. I mean, you set
That
me
was
up
a good
for
one.
it, you know.
You have to admit
Come
it.
on.
All right, let me go through the door first. I open the door.
It's just glowing.
As you open the door, oop, revealed too much on accident, but that's okay. You see another door down to your south, but off to your west, you'll notice a large stone with what you notice at first to be 4 red gems emplaced in them. You'll know them immediately to be rubies.
Is this magical?
It is indeed magical.
Joanne, are we going to move up? What are we doing?
I'm toggling a lot.
Guys, I found something pretty cool over here.
Yeah, can you touch it real quick so we don't have to worry?
Do I see what school of magic?
Each of the gems are putting off a necromancy school.
Oof. I could check it out, but this might seem like more your thing, Pandora.
I'll move around this way.
The gems here are emitting necromantic magic.
Alright, can I search this stone for any writing of any kind or anything like that? Try to determine if I can read something about it?
Sure, give me an investigation check, and as like you circle around, you see that there are 4 more on the backside.
I can
there's-
assist with the investigation.
More gems on this side.
Did Raven
And
say
I
he
will
was
give
helping?
resistance.
Yeah, he's helping you. Pandora, you get
Okay.
advantage.
Cool, guidance as well.
And resistance from me.
Oof, now one on the other side. Don't like that.
You do not see any writing or inscriptions.
With an 11? Lol. Or 16, sorry.
No, unfortunately not.
Okay.
I mean, these look valuable, I assume, right? Although,
What kind of gems are they? Are they just a crystal? Or
rubies.
is it
Rubies.
rubies? Rubies, okay.
Didn't that thing say something about gems for fragility or something?
yeah, let's go back to where
Represent
Red
how
to
fragile
represent
life
life.
is.
it's red to represent life. So I assume these are blood related, with based off them emitting necromancy.
Is there any runes etched into the faces of the rubies?
Nope.
Can
Like you only see, of course, like half of them though. Is they're like into the stone.
perhaps
Okay.
maybe an Arcana check to determine more about the magic?
What is an arcana check? Why are you saying that word?
Maybe they need blood. Do
Yes.
something.
Yes, DM. Can I do an arcana check on the stones?
Yes, give me an Arcana check. Joanne will come up and take a closer look, and she begins waving her hands a little bit, assisting you in your endeavor there, Pandora.
Oh,
She'll give
okay.
you
So
advantage.
advantage. And I'll do guidance, of course. Oof. Okay. 16.
It's really difficult to tell. Other than knowing the exact school to help narrow it down, um, other than that, it's kind of a bit of a grasp. The only extra thing you're able to pick up is like a slight indication of a mix containing a bit more than one class.
These are enchanted with something extra that is outside of necromancy. I cannot tell what it is, though, unfortunately.
And Kuri, I heard you say you put resistance on yourself, correct?
No, I had put it on Pandora.
Oh, on Pandora. Okay.
Yeah, just in case.
All right, I will. You can tell me how much, if it's like a 1 point of damage, but let's see, red. Red to represent life, gems to represent how fragile life is. Okay. Fuck it. I will cut my thumb a little bit and smear some blood on a gem.
All right. Well, you will indeed take 1 point of damage. And as you smear a bit of blood, it begins to grow a bit brighter.
I see a little bit of blood magic. I don't know what it'll do, but that did something.
Are you sure you
And
want to attempt that shit?
as soon as you do so, you'll see the blood as it drips down just a bit, creating a slight trail, then become absorbed by the ruby.
Maybe it has something to do with this next door. Could be a tribute or a key.
Well, knowing the school of necromancy and that sort of thing, it looks like we're going to have to give a little to receive a little.
Do you feel any different?
Do I feel any different, DM?
Your finger has a little prick on it, maybe a little annoying. Other than that,
Oh,
nothing.
thanks.
I mean, you definitely had worse wounds, right? Like, it should just be like a slight annoyance than more than anything.
Just a
Oh,
regular
yeah.
view.
All right. Can I just for experiment's sake, can I coat my hand in that kind of necrotic energy of chill touch and just press my hand against the stone?
Yes. Which one are you going to do this on?
There's only one stone, right?
There's 8.
There's 8.
Oh,
There's
my
there's
God.
8 gems, but I guess 1 stone. Yeah.
Yeah. I meant the stone itself.
Okay. I mean, other than blowing a like small hole into the stone, nothing.
Okay. I'll press a couple fingertips to a gem.
Okay. Doing the same thing.
Yeah, chill touch energy.
Nothing.
Okay. Just wanted to double.
Let me
check
try something. No, you go ahead.
I'm gonna go check out the door.
No, I was just double checking something real quick, but it looks like we're going to have to give this stone some amount of blood.
Is that something we have to do? Really?
Like, do we know
Let me
that we
try
have to do
this.
that?
And I will cast Hold the Dead above one of the stones, since it is a necromantic spell.
How did you just do 20 damage? Oh, because, yeah, right. I'm lower on the totem pole with spellcasting.
Yeah, that level 11 gets you 3 dice of damage.
At this point, you'll hear a bit of a crack, and you'll see that the 4 rubies on your side have a nice separation going about them, and the light has dimmed.
Mm,
What in the hell are you trying to alert everything that is here of our presence?
They already know we're here.
I was going to say that lightning bolt that Rixian summoned from that little speeder thing earlier, that was really loud. I think
They
it's
don't
too
know
late
which
for
way
that.
we've gone from there. There was 3 ways. Now they're able to narrow it down.
Is this door magical?
No, it is not.
I will check it for traps.
Sweet. So
Investigation check, Raven.
Yeah.
So
No
Kroot
traps.
damaged the gems and the light dimmed a little, and then when I put blood in the gems, the light got brighter, correct?
Yes, doing touching the blood to the gems that are near you, whichever one you did, that one got brighter, and then Kroot, the 4 on your side have the crack. Pandora, as you look at the ones on that you're near, you'll notice that there is no sign of damage.
Interesting. Red to represent light gems to represent
And then the thieves tools check.
The door opens, Raven.
Guys, what are you doing? The door's open.
Let's get out of here.
What? Is this just a dead end, or oh no, there's a walkway
How
here.
big are the gems? And I wrap my hands around it.
Yeah, they're like a little bit like your fist size.
Are
I'm gonna
you
try
able
to
to
pry
take it
one
with
out.
you? Yeah.
He had the same idea I did.
Go ahead and give me a strength athletics check.
Right, I'm gonna give myself guidance. $22.
Damn.
You remove one of the rubies on your side.
Does the
And
light
feel-
They
dissipate?
take a lot of effort.
Yeah, you
or-
feel that it's a bit tight, and the bit extra effort that you put in wiggles it free as you just find a little crack to the stone, and enough to get just that enough leverage to pry it out.
Did its light dim?
No, it did not.
I'll toss it to Pandora. I'm like, here, souvenir.
This thing's fucking fist size too. This is an expensive ass ruby. Alright. Thank you. I'm just gonna kind of cut another finger, smear some blood on the ruby in my hand. Does the light get brighter?
It does, and the same thing happens as it trickles down just a bit, creating that trail. The blood will be absorbed.
Alright.
At this point, the light will begin to dim. Return back to its normal state.
Oh, so it absorbs the blood, brightens up a bit for a second, and then
Correct.
it returns to normal. Okay. I'll pocket the ruby for now and follow my companions. Interesting.
Raven has opened the door, beginning to make his way through.
Alright.
I'll just call it a blood ruby for now.
I'm sure motivational speech is worn off by now, right?
Correct. Raven, can you give me a perception check, please?
Mm-hmm. Nope, sorry, it's supposed to be advantage. I mean, that's probably perfectly
Ooh,
fine.
nice.
So you see, just
Yeah.
the same as the hallway before, another message engraved into the wall.
What does this one say?
This one reading, in common, destroying the light will grant you access to within. However, the light may never return to you.
Does this mean blinding yourself?
I'm not doing that.
Right.
I mean, I can see in the dark anyways, so not a big
What
deal.
if we just, like, close your eyes?
Then we can't see Raven.
Well, I mean, you close your eyes to get access, and then you open them.
Um, I don't think it has anything to do with like an on and off switch. It says destroying the light. You don't destroy light by closing your eyes.
I agree. I think that implies to something else. Raven before you, just a long hall before it bends back to the left.
Where is everybody?
You will see that. Boop. Just to get there quicker. You will see that there is a wooden door.
Is it magical?
Yes, it is.
See what school?
Evocation.
Gonna check this one out.
See vocation.
I could try.
You want me to do it?
I mean, I'll give it another shot for dispelling it if you want.
It's up to you.
I would rather it not
Guidance.
trigger an explosion or anything.
True.
We'll give
I think-
Rixian guidance.
Nothing will travel down caverns. I'm gonna cast it at a higher level. Fourth.
I don't think that you can upcast a spell magic. Oh yeah, okay, no, you're right. It's not exactly like what is it? Counterspell.
Counterspell.
All right. So you step forward, get the door within your sights, and as you cast spell magic, the door will begin to grow in a bright white color. As the light coming from the door begins to just encase the flames that Joanne has produced that have been following you all along, just mainly to give herself a bit of sight and not be completely left in the dark. The white light coming from the door fills the tunnels as it begins to just blind each of you and then quickly recedes. And when it does, you'll see that the door is gone.
Are we blinded? You said?
Just for like a brief moment as like the flash of light went through.
Okay.
Well, I think I destroyed the light, I guess.
One way of doing it.
And as you come around the corner, Kroot, you'll begin to see bones forming into a skeletal structure. As it does, each of the connections, the bones begin to produce a bit of muscle, then flesh, rotting as it encases what you would know to just be the blood, and creating what you all would recognize as the creature that you had seen before. But we're going to go ahead
You
and
again.
take a break here
All
as
right. Be right back.
as Kroot moves into the room. So be
All
right
right,
back.
be right
Just
back.
a few moments, and we'll see everybody shortly.
Hell
All
yeah.
right.
one. All right, and we're back. And as this creature that you had seen before begins to form, you'll see the bones break from the skull, forming the horns protruding from its forehead as it had done before, as the green silk hair begins to extend from its skull, waving down to its shoulders. And those dark, empty eyes in the eye sockets in the skull are there again. I know some of you have already done it, but if you can go ahead and begin to roll me initiative, please.
Not as good as last time.
All right. So, as we get into round one, is there anything that wants to be done before we move on?
Nope.
Okay. Well, then Joanne will call out. What are we waiting for? What do you see?
It's that same guy we killed at the beginning. Back for more punishment.
Yes, the same undead creature.
We'll have to use all of her movement to get here, squeezing past Pandora and Raven. And we'll attempt to make a shot.
Am I surprised again?
I don't think at this point with the call out now.
Nah, I'll save it. Go ahead.
Unfortunately, this one's a miss as she tries to shoot past, squeezing it in between Raven, Groot, and the cave walls, and it goes just connecting right, like, nearly in front of her. A natural one on the attack. Raven.
Squeeze through. 15, 20, 25. And the usual pull out Thunder Spike, make a booming blade attack. Ooh,
Nice.
Here we go. There's gonna be a lot of dice on the screen now.
Ah! Holy shit!
Hold
Oh
on,
my
hold
God.
on. I got the math now. 46 plus 16.
Oh my goodness. The second when you did with the sneak
52.
attack and booming blade went off.
That is 70 damage, I think.
Yep.
Fucking rogues, dude.
One hit. Holy moly.
15 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8. Yeah, that's 70.
I've got
fucking
70,
damage.
yeah.
Yeah. God damn.
So as quickly as it had begun to form and the flesh popping up, I almost called you Krev. Raven slashes into it with his new rapier and just cuts chunks of flesh off. You even see bones just fly across the room as they connect into the cave wall, smacking against it with the rotten flesh. Hot damn.
Yeah. And then, fancy footwork. Boing, boing, boing.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a motherfucking god, yo.
And with its single arm remaining, it will outstretch towards you slowly, Raven, as... Oops, skipped past it, but it's this one's turn. As it does, you'll hear it just extend its lips, and as the stitches of flesh extend over its mouth, you'll just hear a gasp of air. Your skin begins to tighten. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Jeez.
Oh shit.
Oh. I guess that's karma.
Cast Botox on you.
You will take 43 damage.
Oh,
As you feel your skin become tight, the moisture draining from your skin, and you see it just pull itself out in beads of sweat as it just pulls from you and begins to move towards this creature.
Oh, God. He didn't move, did he?
No, all he did was extend his hand slowly, kind of
Okay.
following you a bit, but he did not move.
All right. Fuck.
And that'll be the end of its turn.
I say, ow.
Rixian.
Okay, he'll go, we were never subtle as soon as we entered this cave, so I have no problem doing this. And he'll point at this monster.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a failsafe, so I'm gonna cast lightning lure at him.
That is a 7 on the save.
Whoop.
Good damage.
Caught a big one. He is now cursed with lightning.
Perfect.
And I would like to quicken cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay, sounds good.
Don't you have to be near?
Well, he gets
Cast
pulled
Shocking
towards
Grasp?
me with lightning lure. But he just
Question.
Yeah, I had to move.
Does
the
that
save.
trigger my booming blade if he gets pulled, moved?
Yeah. No, that's forced movement.
Yeah, it falls under the force movement.
I don't know if booming blade has a stipulation for that.
Think it has to like step.
Uh-oh, I missed.
If it willingly moves, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, the 11 is a miss. As you pull it towards you with your lightning lure, as you said, snagging a big one, then outstretch your hand. But before you do, it just, before you create the contact, it just bounces off this opaque barrier. You're unable to find the target.
Well, I could use some assistance. That's it.
Groot, it's your turn.
I'll look at that thing and say, I'll deal with you later. And I'll step up to Raven over here. It looks like you could use a little healing.
A little bit.
And I will cast your wounds. 5th level.
Whew.
25 HP back.
All right, I'll take it.
Sorry, that's all I can do. Oh, low.
Still very much appreciated.
I was here 5, 10, 20, 25. And then I'll move back over here. The rest of my movement. That's the end of my turn.
Moves to you, Pandora.
Sweet.
You've heard of like a bit of yelling coming from within, the gasp of air as it echoes out from within the room, and then just Kroot yell out, "I'll deal with you later," as he makes his way south towards Raven.
Sweet. So move 25 feet there, rushing around the corner with sword and shield out, and go, this fucker again. And then I will run up to him. That's 10, so 35 feet. I can't get advantage, that's fine. And I'll swing my sword. You know what? I will use the fainting attack ability of Battle Master and give myself advantage as a bonus action.
Woohoo.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Hell yeah. So Pandora fakes with like a shield charge and then comes around from above her head with the long sword for a 25 to hit.
Nice.
The 25 will hit. It's a good swing.
For 12 points of magical slashing damage plus a Battle Master die, so 16 points plus a d6 of necrotic damage. Ooh, nice. Another 4. So 16, 20 points of
20
damage on
points
the
of
first
damage.
swing. And she'll take her second swing. For a, not so good. 16 to hit.
Just meets the AC.
Oh shit, yeah. Dealing 14 more points of magical
Nice.
slashing. And, damn! A total of 19 points
Wow.
of damage.
Nice.
Very nice.
Perfect.
Oh, fuck yeah. Can I flavor it?
Sure.
Sweet. So after slashing across the creature's neck and nearly decapitating it, she comes back in with an underhanded swing, catching it underneath the jaw, and just an explosion of necrotic energy comes off of the blade as she cuts the front of its face in half.
Nice.
And as you sever and cut and deal the damage to the skull, and it falls back, it'll just slowly begin to dissipate, vanishing from sight.
Well done.
Oh, yes, thank you. Lots of practice. Self-taught, if you would believe.
What the hell is that thing? Is that the same one that we saw before?
Is its
Believe
body
so.
still here?
No, it disappeared.
Okay.
Looked just like that first one.
Well, since it's disappeared again, I have a sickening feeling that we will see it once more, twice more. I don't know.
Can I make some kind of check to know what that is? That creature?
To do the same
Give
thing.
me an intelligence check. So, other than it being a, okay, yeah.
How's that cocked? Like,
Sometimes it just be like that.
bottom
But
necrotic creature.
both of you know that other than it being undead and being formed by some types of magical construct with necrotic energy, that seems to be giving this undead quite a bit more power.
I mean, would we have know of a creature that can come back to life like that?
No creature like that rings a bell.
Sounds like a handy trick. Maybe it's wearing something that lets it do that.
But it disappeared. Like, it's actually gone, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Other than that, you smell like this rancid, like rotting smell as each of you are
Wasn't
entered.
me.
And you just see what appears to be sludge with a bit of bones up in the northeast corner.
Well, I suppose we should move on and get away from this stench. This is horrible.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I start jiggling the handle of this one.
Did we actually infer that it's being, like, brought back to life by some device?
Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please, Rixian?
Sure.
There it is. Oh, not bad
Oh,
though.
pretty good.
He's sorcerer. He's got con saves.
Yeah.
So as you touch this handle, you'll feel a bit of like a zip, and as it zaps you, you feel this electrical energy surge through your body. You'll take 14 points of damage.
Ooh.
Ow, jeez,
Wait.
man.
Don't you resist lightning or whatever?
No, I mean I've got struck by lightning before and it still hurt.
Well, I am surprised you forgot our process of checking these doors. Nice going, dumbass.
And I
Hey.
put my glasses on. Is this a magical door?
As he's just like shaking his hand, he's just like, ha ha. See, we figured out what it was. Now get rid of it.
Yes, it is indeed magical.
Hey, look, Groot, he did your job for you.
As he's trying to open the door, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on all these piles of bones.
Perfect.
That's probably smart.
And as the radiant energy absorbs each of the piles, they'll both just, or all three, just begin to shrink and dissipate. The sludge reducing quite a bit.
Is this
All
door
right.
magical when I put my glasses on?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, and it is magical, as we thought. Can I make an Arcana check to understand it? Maybe?
Sure. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Yeah. 12.
Know it to be evocation. And other than that, that is it. You get that
Right.
obviously from your glasses, but the Arcana check leads you to essentially nothing extra.
Gotcha. Yep. More evocation, guys.
Well, even after Rixian touched it, it is still persisting. So, what now?
Hmm.
I could spell it again if you want.
If I have anything we could use. Did it directly electrify your hand?
In layman's terms, I got really shocked by
Yes.
lightning.
But did it like shoot lightning at you, or did it just electrify the knob of the door and hit your hand?
Well, it was all happening in a flash, so I can't tell you. But I do know that as soon as I touched it, I regretted it.
I see.
Well, I'm not touching it, because that looked like it hurt. His body went all stiff and shook in place for a second. It was kind of weird.
Your hair's standing up still as well.
It was a brief flash of my entire skeleton structure.
What?
Looking through my bag to see if we
You
have
ever watch
anything.
cartoons?
What are cartoons?
They're cartoons.
I do not understand.
Ugh. I gotta explain everything.
Raven, you said you're digging through your bag.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if I have anything that could like not or that could dampen, the conductivity of electricity. Something
mean-
to.
I mean, do you? Look through your inventory, bro. Do you?
Come on, you know how this works. You got it.
See.
We could just bust the door down.
I mean, we could do that. Firebolt it or something. Um,
Weirdly, I do have hand axes, and wood does not conduct electricity.
what about rope?
Ah, there you go.
It's possible.
We have plenty of rope. If you remember, we bought extra.
I bet it's locked. Is there a keyhole?
Can I
Yes, there is.
investigate it without touching it?
Yeah, that'd probably be more of a perception check.
All right, perceive it, I guess.
Yeah, but
just
other
to-
than it, just appearing to be a wooden door, notice the keyhole, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, that, meaning like there was just nothing on this side to notice.
So what if we were to looking at the frame, if there is a door frame, does it look like the door is a pull or push? Can we tell?
Looks like just like the other ones, a push.
Crap. That makes it difficult to use a rope trick. I mean, unless we just want to destroy the door. You want to just blow it up?
All of you are more than welcome
Try
to.
to shoulder it open.
I think that
Or-
if we're going to try to shoot it down, that we should probably take a few steps back just in case.
I'm
Yeah.
back here and throw a firebolt at it.
Don't use any major magic.
Yeah, don't use anything too crazy.
Go ahead and roll me damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll d10s.
Guess I'll chill touch it. I don't know if necrotic energy affects wood, and technically dead wood, since it's a door.
Joanne's gonna help as well. Raven doesn't even need a hand as shoots out, and the door catches fire, beginning to fall apart. You hear the crackles, snaps, and pop of the wood as it heats up, and the door falls.
What happens to the magic as that happens? Is what I'll put
You
with
still
my
see it on the handle.
Yes, the magic is still on the handle, so if we are to just walk through, I suggest we avoid touching it.
Rixian
there
will
anything
use
pick up the
Mage
handle and
Hand.
use it as a weapon?
Rixian will use Mage Hand to pick it up and put it out of the way.
Very smart. Maybe we should have tried that to begin with.
Take it with us, Rixian. Might be able to use it as a weapon.
That's silly. Let's keep moving.
Swing it at people with Mage Hand.
Throw it at them.
That's what I was thinking.
You got 30 feet. Don't even waste it.
Come on,
Is
guys.
this-
Don't be ridiculous.
A dead end? Or is that a door? I can't tell.
And to the north is actually an archway.
Can I check it out with my glasses? Is it magical?
No, it is not.
Excuse me.
So, check it for traps. Ew.
No traps.
Seems safe, guys.
Seems safe. As you make your way forward, can you give me a perception check?
Okay, be right there.
Man, polarity dice.
Nice.
1 and a 20. 29.
So you hear what sounds like a bit of a pops, and then hollow clacking sounds.
Do you guys hear this popping and hollow clacking noises?
Should I be hearing them?
As soon as you go through the arch, you can begin to hear them as well.
I recognize these sounds. I know what they are.
At this point, it's quite unsure. The echoes are kind of throwing it off.
Rixian, as soon as everybody moves past him, will discreetly take the doorknob with Mage Hand and hold it behind him.
Hey, it's a free 14 damage as an action, right?
Well, if they fail, it's probably more.
Does the Mage Hand have HP? That's the real question here.
Yes, it does, actually.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, well, I don't see it, so.
Yeah, I
Another
actually
question
have
would
Mage
be,
Hand.
can Mage Hand activate Glyphs of Warding? Is another question you should ask yourself.
Depends on the condition of the glyph. Also, the range of the glyphs tend to be bigger than the range of Mage Hand.
I use Gust to perpetually float it in the air in front of me.
Oh, nice.
I'd honestly give that like
That's good work.
I'd give that like a spell casting ability DC of like 20, if I'm being totally honest. That is difficult.
So as you continue on, Raven, the sound's getting louder, but you see the walls thin a bit. It's going to be a tight squeeze you'll need to shimmy through.
Am I able to interpret the noise at all? Now that we're closer?
At this point, it just, like the hollowness, it sounds like almost like wood batting against each other. And the slight popping sounds like a suction.
I would like to thaumaturgy and yell, fuck your mom, fuck your couch. No, I'm just kidding.
Please don't.
The no joke.
As you look
Want me to go
in, you can see a sarcophagus directly in your line of sight.
I see a sarcophagus, Groot.
Oh, good.
Sure, a entire system of caves dedicated to the dead, and with living dead things should be fine, right? Right?
It's that Rob Zombie song, Living Dead Girl.
Maybe he would like a ruby.
As you move in, can you give me a perception check there, Raven?
Man, pinball there for a second. 22.
Yeah, no.
So you will spot a lever down towards the south, and to the north, you see 3 piles of bones, skeleton heads, scattered about. You count a quick dozen. You know that there's definitely more, but you will notice one floating about, and as you enter the room, it will fall down. You'll hear a crack from the bone snapping. And when it hits the other bone, you'll hear the sound that you were hearing before. And note it that the sound that you were hearing is bone clashing against bone.
So it sounds like they were being lifted up and falling back down over and over again.
It's a good assumption.
Got a bad feeling about those skeletons.
It's like someone's trying to build like a house of cards and it just keeps falling off on the first 3 cards. It's like, dang it, I can't put this head back together.
Probably had the right idea earlier. Maybe we should destroy these skeletons.
I'll cast Sacred Flame at this much right here.
Okay. As you do, can the rest of you give me a perception check?
It's like my worst perception ever.
Oh,
Okay.
Must have had like sand in my eye or something.
bone dust.
Man, this must be how Rexian feels normally.
What are you talking about?
You can't see
Well,
shit.
Less ugly.
God, you guys are so ableist. I can't believe this.
Ableist.
As you all stand there with Kroot using Sacred Flame on the bones, each of you, the rest of you, Raven, Joanne, and Pandora, will feel a bit of coolness. The air, the temperature in the air drops just a bit.
Feeling real cool as sunglasses suddenly appear on her eyes, she says,
Don't even continue, I swear. The no-joke cave, as I declared loudly and proudly, and I'm holding an
That was
electrified
the first
doorknob
cave.
in retaliation.
This is a different cave.
This is not. This is from whence we entered until after we leave.
I never agreed to this rule.
Well, you had to in order for me to help you guys. So you need to hold up your end.
I cross my fingers behind my back. Fine.
God damn it.
Did you all feel that coldness?
Yes.
Yes? Can I look at the sarcophagus? Has it changed? It's like menacing fog coming from underneath its lid.
Maybe it was the leaving of souls when Kroot perished to the skeletons.
No, but
And
as
I
you
will-
do look over towards the sarcophagus, you'll begin to see the ground crack all around you. Underneath you, Raven, Joanne, and Kroot, as these black tentacles begin to stretch out from the cracks. Will each of you roll me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh, shit.
That is my worst one.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Why?
Just a 4, because I don't know why it gave me a +2.
Do you have your global modifier of guidance on?
Yes.
Or
I know, I had
resistance.
resistance on. Yeah, I forgot to turn it off.
Hmm.
4.
So as these black tentacles come out, it will smack into you, Raven, beginning to try to wrap around you, but you're able to just maneuver yourself free. You will take 7 damage.
Hmm.
The other 3 of you, Kroot, Joanne, and Pandora, the black tentacles will do the same thing to you, but they wrap and are successful in grappling you. Each of you are now restrained and will take 14 damage.
Ooh.
What kind of damage?
Force damage?
Let me double check, but I think
Bludgeoning?
it's force. Nope, bludgeoning.
Oh, okay. I tried. I was
And
hoping it was
with
necrotic.
that, near the lever down to the south, you will begin to see this creature appear. A black, tight cloak, its eyes amber in color, very dimly lit. You can see just a bit of light coming from them as it casts a shadow down what would be its nose, but from the nose extending into a tentacle. As you look more into it, you will see that this creature has tentacles extruding from its mouth, covering the rest of its face, and its hands have the same structure.
Oh shit.
Little bits of suction cups lie on the bottom, and they seem to almost like the tentacles that have wrapped you up are like silhouettes of this creature's tentacles.
Would you say that we're surprised, DM?
No.
Yes, I would say that you're surprised.
Damn it! Fuck!
Everyone roll me initiative.
You give me this
I'm
ring,
not.
and then I don't have a chance to use it. I see how it is.
We need one of those weapons of warning.
Oh, I do have a weapon of warning.
Ooh, nice. Never mind.
Does that work for just you, or
Works for everybody.
oh?
My new
Does
hammer
it?
is a weapon of warning. Yes, sir.
Nice. Good memory.
Oh, I didn't realize you had something
I thought
like
it
that.
only worked for you, though. So that's
No,
my mistake.
it works for the whole party.
Okay, so then you are not surprised, Pandora.
Ooh. I rolled.
Mine.
Oh, he rolled higher. Okay. No, I'll let Raven keep his initiative. No. Oh, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you're like right after me. Like,
Yeah, it was just confusing us for a second. I was like, who's going next? Okay, no.
am I up? Or
So yeah, Raven, you will start round 1.
maybe I'll do something different here. You know, I have something I can do.
There's the
Change the-
description.
We need new music. It is a fight.
Not really ideal for this part here. Yeah, I will move up and make a booming blade. $18 to hit.
The 18 will hit. Sinking in with the rapier once again.
Whoa.
33, 35 damage.
Yep. 35.
Wait, do you get your sneak attack?
I do because of Swashbuckler.
Yep.
Nice, sinking in, dealing a good chunk of damage.
Oh, and then I almost forgot. I'm gonna turn on my blade song actually.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Anything else?
that's all.
Pandora, it's your turn.
Sweet. I am currently restrained in some hentai bullshit.
Yep, exactly.
I was gonna say something, but I remembered that it was a no-joke cave.
All of the orifices.
Fuck you, okay, then never say that sentence again. Oh my god. Alright, DM, this is up to you, but I would like to subtle cast Spirit Guardians. However, it does require material which is a holy symbol, which is of a Diana, obviously, it wouldn't be around her neck. So it's technically touching her. I don't know, it's up to you if that would work or not.
How does that work for something like that?
So restrained reduces it to 0, and you can't benefit from any bonuses. Attack rolls have advantage, and the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. with that in mind, as long as you have the holy symbol on your person, I do believe this would work.
Dope.
Yeah. Yep.
Sweet. Then I will subtle cast Spirit Guardians. I think this deserves the proper reaction to it. This guy looks kind of menacing. So yeah. So just a flood of black smoky energy comes from underneath Pandora's feet, and you see different kind of black profiles of her erupt from the ground and ready the same kind of long sword that she wields. But they don't do damage yet, just on the start of his turn.
Anything else?
I don't think I can break free as a bonus action, so nope. I will remain hentied and pass on my turn.
Hentied. I get it. Tied up.
Oh my God. He didn't say anything about puns.
It doesn't matter how high or lowbrow the joke is.
So, here's what I'm gonna ask. Crew, high or low?
Low.
Well, if
Okay.
it's the start of his turn, he takes Spirit Guardian damage.
Okay, perfect. That's a Dex save, I believe,
Wisdom.
or
Wisdom saving throw.
It's a 16 on the dice. Any modifiers? A 23 on the save.
Fuck.
Damn.
Okay, he takes
Ooh.
half damage.
Go ahead and roll me damage.
Whoa!
And then after you roll me
Okay.
damage,
Oh, 12 radiant damage. I don't know why I totaled it. That's weird.
so yes, I was gonna say, why is it at putting 23? 12 damage. Crew, you said low. Pandora, can you roll me a D3, please?
Sure. Oh, haven't done this in a while. Hold on, it's R/?
/R.
Slash R.
Sure.
1d3.
/R. I did /R. 1d3.
Slash R space 1d3.
Yeah.
Oh, space.
And you don't even have to put the 1. It's just /R space D3.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
2.
Right in the middle.
So this will be going towards Joanne. And with the three of you being restrained, she will automatically fail this.
Uh-oh.
And
Is this a spell?
perhaps.
I mean, if I can counterspell it, I'd counterspell it.
Okay, if you'd like to try, go ahead and roll me. I believe yours is the intelligence check, wizard, right? Yeah.
It's intelligence? Okay. Oh, shit.
Well, then, that will not stop it. As
Right.
one of the tentacles arc up, you'll see this green light appear, and as it zooms, beaming right towards Joanne, it will pierce her, going directly through her.
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Holy shite.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, she's down! Oh, fuck!
And as this beam goes directly through her, you will see her become completely still. her skin begins to turn gray as the beam dissipates, really revealing a hole through her body. Her body will begin to fall into ash.
Oh, this is great.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, fuck!
The fuck is this thing?
That could have been you.
That could have been me, dude!
Yes,
That sucks.
good thing you rolled a 2.
What? That was so.
Oh,
Fruit.
shit!
right.
That was so cold-blooded. I can't believe it.
Damn.
Okay. I can still cast spells even though I'm restrained, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It depends on the DM.
Like, I think you need to hold still. I'm gonna cast Old Monster on this creature. DC 17. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom
Roll at
save.
least a 10. Sir.
Ooh, pretty low at 13.
Oh, he fails.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, so he is held. Well, paralyzed, to be more precise.
Does that break his concentration on the tentacles that have us restrained?
Oh, wait. Is he an undead creature?
It might not be concentration.
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what I was checking. He is undead.
Oh,
And I
it
would have
doesn't
known
work.
that. I know, but I would have known that he was undead, and I know my spell wouldn't have worked. But it's okay. I already cast it. We'll go with it.
Thank you. Anything else?
No, I'm restrained, so I can't move. And I can't do any bonus action stuff. Can I take a potion?
I
The
believe
bonus
so.
action? Okay. Well, I'm going to take a greater healing potion. Where's that at? Where's that at?
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about like you can't take bonus. I know like some of them are like you can't use like your reaction and some things of that nature. So I just wanted to double check.
How much
Oh,
is
yeah.
it? 4d4?
I think so.
The 4d4
it also-
plus 4?
On which potion? You're the greater?
Greater? Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's pretty fucking average.
Wow. No, like, yeah, restraining, I believe, depends on the DM. Like, if the tentacles are wrapped around, like, our feet and then our arms and stuff, we wouldn't be able to perform the somatic components of certain spells. That's why I asked.
Okay. Well, that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, most of the spells that are on the creatures like have like specific things. It's not just like your typical restrained. So I was just going off of what it had listed.
Okay.
So some of them are different, like you're saying, because of it. But this basically, like from the description of it, it just sounds like it's wrapping up your feet, reducing your speed.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
And Crete, you said that's it? Take the potion?
Yes.
Rixian.
Okay. So, after noticing that everyone gets wrapped,
Right before you, like as everyone gets wrapped up, you just see this green beam, and as soon as it disappears, almost at the same time, Joanne disintegrates into ash.
so as everyone gets wrapped up in tentacles, he looks over to the mage hand right there with a doorknob, and he's getting ready to run in and throw it at whoever did that. And as he looked back, he noticed that Joanne was just starting to crumble into dust, and he was in shocked silence for a moment. And as he was about to run in, he stops and he leaves the mage hand there.
Hey, can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yeah.
And you fail.
Ugh.
So you will take 8 points of bludgeoning damage and become restrained. And so I don't forget, Kroot, you're gonna take 8 from the start of your turn, and then Pandora will take 10.
Okay.
I know that she's AFK at the moment.
Okay. Got it.
And he's gonna look pretty freaking angry and point at this monster and just very silently cast lightning bolt at 6th level heightened.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Boom.
So that gives it disadvantage on the saving throw, correct?
Correct.
It's an 18.
That disadvantage?
Really?
Well, yeah.
Can I use inspiration to make him re-roll that?
No, that's not how it works, Wood.
Damn it. Alright.
Damn.
I'll tell you more later, but I mean, at the moment, that's behind the screen stuff. It's a secret.
Still get damage, I mean.
So halved is 20 damage, I believe.
Yep.
That's more than that, isn't it? It's 47 total. Should be
47.
23.
I have a 41 on my screen.
I have a 41.
Same.
The 6th level. Are you adding the 6 or
Yeah,
something?
well, it says rolling 6 equals 6.
Yeah, that's for indicating
That
just
not
the
part of the-
level. It's just the number indicating the level.
The spell
Oh,
level.
okay. Why does it say rolling?
Because and even if you roll a 6, it's gonna be a 6. Like you can type /R6 and it'll equal a 6.
Okay.
But 20 damage is still a good chunk of damage as the lightning bolt streaks out and crackles through the air. As it strikes in, you can see a tentacle get severed off, and it kind of just withers and kind of pulls together, crunching, curling up into a small circle before it stops moving.
Can I also quicken that spell?
It's already been cast.
Can I quicken a different thing?
Yeah.
If it's a cantrip.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
So it's not a
it
leveled
has to be a
spell.
Yep.
I am going to quicken cast move mage hand. And then bring it right directly in his face.
Oh, the handle.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. You're just gonna bring it up to his face, and you're trying to hit him with it.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I assume moving 30 feet to wherever I want means it's going at it as fast as possible. And I want to
Yeah.
place it directly on him.
So go ahead and give me a spell attack roll.
D20 plus your proficiency plus your spellcasting modifier.
Correct.
Oh,
That'll hit it.
Nice.
Wait, this is would be your action, and wouldn't it?
My bonus action.
Oh, your bonus
because-
action with the quick and cast. Got it.
Yes.
Quick and guess, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can roll me. Gotta go back and check it.
You're welcome.
The boss fight of a dungeon done in by a doorknob.
Oh, by a doorknob. Wait,
Are you telling me you killed him by a fart? Or
Fucking Dungeons and Dragons, man. You can't do this shit in a video game.
Roll me 4d10.
Holy moly!
Damn.
dice for bonus action? That's pretty dope.
Nice.
That's a damn good roll, man.
Fuck.
I think plus an extra 5 because it's lightning damage.
Yes, I believe that's correct. So 29 damage.
total.
Yeah.
You
That's
strike
why
it
it's
in,
four
but
knobs.
as you do so, the knob falls and the mage hand will dissipate.
Do that every turn. It's still magical.
Anything else for your turn?
Uh,
Oh, Pandora, you took 10 damage at the start of your turn. I forgot to roll that for you. But I didn't know if
Okay.
you heard me when... I know that you had said be right back, so...
Oh yeah, is it necrotic or bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning.
Okay.
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
Rixian is just gonna stand there very silently pissed.
Bludgeoning and dragons.
Hey, all I'm saying is if the party wasn't making jokes, I don't even know if you would have thought of this.
But me? I was the one who cast Mage Hand. Of course I knew I could have just held on to it.
Is that it for you?
That's it.
Raven. Your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna do my Thunder Spike. 15 to hit.
Oh.
Does not hit, I don't think.
No, it does not.
I don't think that hits.
Shit.
As
okay,
you
I got a
swing
plan.
forward, it'll just like hit like this opaque barrier and bounce off. Not even coming close to the creature.
That's all I got, unfortunately.
I got a plan. Don't worry about it.
Pandora, at the start of your turn, so I don't forget this time, you will take 8 more bludgeoning damage.
Copy that. Sweet. Pandora will visually just disappear without any indication of a spell being cast from her place and Misty Step behind this creature as a bonus action as she subtle casts it. Good? Yes?
I think that's good, but doesn't like I know like you instantly move, but does that count as bonus movement?
You
What do you mean?
teleport. You're not
I
moving.
can teleport to
Okay,
a
just
feet
making sure.
within 30 feet.
That's the only thing I was wondering. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that would work, but that was my only question. Yeah, so you're good.
Dope. Awesome. All right. With advantage, I will swing at the back of this creature's neck.
The back of your head is ridiculous.
First strike being a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Menacing attack. Uh, 10 points of magical slashing damage. I'll add the d8 of Battlemaster die. Oof, only 2. Not great. 12.
The knob
It
lays
adds up,
just to the
dude.
north of this creature, by the way.
Okay. Max damage on the necrotic damage from Yaknoth, though. So a total of 18 points of damage, and then I will swing again.
Nice.
For a 21 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll me the damage.
He also needs to make a wisdom saving throw to my menacing attack.
I was gonna let the damage go through first to see if I needed to.
Oh, okay. Minimum damage 8. I will. No, I'll save my last. That's fine.
No action surge.
You're
Oh man, I
necrotic.
just get fucking
Minimum again.
Got it.
9 points total. Is he down?
No.
Nope.
Pretty
Action
rough looking.
surge. I will action surge.
Okay.
Killed this
Wait,
mother-
that requires your bonus action, doesn't it?
No.
No. That's never mind. Wrong
It
spell.
just happens.
No, I can do it.
I was
whenever.
thinking of her second wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 11 points of magical slashing damage. An additional 3 necrotic.
Still hanging on, but barely. You've severed quite a few tentacles from its face. Mainly just 2 remain, with the ones dangling from what you would think to be its hands. Connecting
yeah,
again
20.
on the 26. And you can't not kill it, so how would you like to flavor this?
Okay.
Nice.
So Pandora, just not even a word spoken or anything, just thump, thump, and appears behind the creature, swings once at the back of its neck, instead slashes across like between its shoulder blades, kind of curses at herself that she misses, brings the blade back around at just the perfect moment as the creature dodges in the wrong direction and severs his head with an explosion of necrotic energy from the sword.
And as this one falls, it'll just let out like a bit of a thump as it hits the ground, landing on top of the knob, and then you'll just hear a bit of a tss as its head just pops back up, and you'll just see a splatter, and the rest of the tentacles on its face shoot across the room. The tentacles recede back into the ground as this happens, and Groot, you are no longer restrained. As Rixine, you as well.
Okay.
What was this thing? Do we have any idea?
It's fucking dead.
I agree
Whatever
with
it
that
was that
sentiment.
Joanne. Can't even raise her. Nothing of her left.
I've never seen that before. He merely pointed at her and then she turned to ash. That could have been me.
What was that?
I wasn't looking.
Oh, I don't know. Some green ray shot out of his finger.
I wasn't looking. I could have done something. Could have countered it. I know I could have.
Shit.
All right. Did I know what this creature was?
You've definitely never seen anything like this in your past.
Any from books or anything we've read?
Anything from religious texts, maybe?
You can give me a straight intelligence check.
You're all kind of thinking the same thing.
Just Raven, or
Everyone can do it. We'll just do it as a collective whole.
okay, and
Oh.
this thing wouldn't have appeared in like religious texts of any kind.
No.
Man, I think we're all really fucking smart right now.
Just
24,
emotional
20,
surge.
22. Like, goddamn.
Ooh!
I think we were destined to know that 3 nat 20s on that check.
3 nat 20s?
I mean, unfortunately, there's no books on it.
Yeah. Oh.
Sure, we could make a really darn good guess, though.
Yeah.
I'm sure as players you guys know, but this is just a creature that has not
Yeah.
been seen, and there's no text about it. This is, as far as you all are aware, first of its kind.
I actually, as a player, don't really know what this
Are
was.
there any ashes left of Joanne? Or there is absolutely nothing?
Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing.
Okay.
Pretty sure there's just ash left. If it was disintegration ray, I think it's just ash.
Well, it just says that they're disintegrated, so I mean, just with like the attacks and like the bit of movement, the thrashes of the tentacles, the pile will eventually just dissipate, blow away into nothing.
Oof.
Yes,
Well, I'll try to gather up a little bit of a rash and put it in that empty flask, the healing potion that I took.
maybe
God,
Okay.
we can.
I'm gonna give her some type of burial. It
If
was
we,
brave.
This this presents a problem. She was meant to join up with Duman, and they were supposed to help us against Estelar. Um, we've lost a great ally
Ally.
today.
that hurt. This one hurts.
I think in a fit of rage, Pandora stabs the head of whatever this creature is and smacks it against the cavern wall, and I imagine it cracks open in some visions of gore, and she just kind of stares at it.
Rixian just looks like he's receding back to his old self. The anger that he felt when he lost someone important to him. Except it happened right in front of his eyes, and he's just really pissed off.
Is this tomb open?
No, it's not. On the top, you can see the carvings of a skeleton outline. I think it's safe to say the globules of light are gone. So, just those with dark vision will have good sight, which I believe is all of you.
Except Rixian.
I have
Yep.
it, don't worry.
Oh, wait,
Half-elf.
yeah. Yep, half elf,
So, yeah.
not human.
Well, we can't just sit here and feel sorry for ourselves or anybody else. Suppose we should move on.
Yes.
I'm gonna open this sarcophagus first, see what's inside. I'm gonna attempt to open the sarcophagus.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh,
Perfect.
I'm a little tired from the fight.
It seems like maybe like an extra hand or a bit more force will do it, but at the moment, as you said, just tired from the fight.
Rixian will throw a doorknob inside the sarcophagus as soon as there's an open crack in there.
Mage handing?
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't do that. You might break some valuables.
I'm breaking everything.
Can I look at this? I'm gonna gesture towards the lever and look at Raven and say, "Is that magical or anything?"
Or sorry, you're pointing at what thing?
The lever to the south of us.
Yeah. I put on the glasses and check.
It is not magical.
Nope. Not magical.
Cool. And she'll go over and use her magical longsword to kind of help Kroot pry this lid off.
Okay. And with your combined strength, you're able to do so. Forcing it, sliding it, you hear the grind of stone against one another. And as you get it just a tad bit open, Rixian casting Mage Hand.
He's just holding it right above the crack.
Okay. All of you will hear just what sounds like air escaping. And as you continue to slide it, just a small plume of dust will begin to fall from the lid. And as the small rocks hit the bottom, will create just a little bit more dust pluming from within. As you finish opening it, within, you see the skeletal remains, hands laid across the rib cage, and just the skeleton laying in the sarcophagus.
Is there anything adorning the skeleton? A crown?
Is
Is
it
there a
magical?
shield?
You do not see anything.
Nothing magic.
No magic.
Is there anything magical on the creature we killed?
No, there's not.
All right. Seeing that is a bust, Pandora just walk over to the lever and she'll just kick it to the next slot.
Yeah, and
I
as
will
the,
search the inside of the sarcophagus.
Okay, give me an investigation check, Kroot, and then Pandora, you kick the lever. Give me an athletics check.
Oh, now I roll a freaking
19.
So, Kroot,
natural 20.
as you rummage around in the sarcophagus, you will find a wooden stake. 3 of them buried within, underneath of the skeleton, just being covered up just a bit by the dirt that the skeleton lays upon. Pandora, you kick it up and it goes right up, and the only thing you'll hear as it snaps into place, and then the sound will stop.
Did something.
I'll put the stakes in my backpack.
I'll throw the doorknob in as soon as he's finished closing it. It's got to go somewhere.
Okay. As you throw it in, you just hear like the popping of the bones.
That
And
felt good.
you can add 3 wooden stakes to your inventory there, Kroot.
Got it.
What's next?
Before we leave here, obviously her body is gone. Did she leave anything behind? Anything magical?
Everything was disintegrated on her.
Oh. Do we know? Is that true? Or was it just her body? I mean, magical items wouldn't necessarily disintegrate.
Yes, the only thing that's left is her spellbook.
I'd, of course, take that.
Perfect.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wanted to double check, but yes, you're right. Magical things are not destroyed by this.
I don't know what it was, for sure. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
I mean,
magical items
guess,
usually don't get
guessing,
destroyed.
kind of
Yeah.
thing. But like I said
Yeah.
before, unless something like is like specifically doing it like intentionally, that's practically the only way. But I wanted to double check before giving a clear answer. But you were right. The spellbook.
Well, I didn't want to
remains.
leave anything behind here either, but I mean, maybe we'll come across a powerful somebody gifted in the healing even more so than Kroot that can bring her back from the ashes. We have the money. We just need to find someone who has the skill.
Oh, Kroot, make sure you write down a vial of Joanne's ashes.
Okay.
Kroot,
Thank you. Yeah, I had forgotten that.
Do you know, Kroot, of... I mean, honestly, you're the most powerful cleric I know. Do you know of anyone even more powerful that could bring someone back from the ashes?
Would I, DM?
I was about to say I want to make it like a history check to see if we
Personally,
ran it.
I don't know for sure. I'm sure that there is a spell, but I don't know every spell, obviously.
I mean,
Oh, is there a cleric that possibly do this? Would I know of a cleric that can raise her?
I mean, I know what
I-
the spell is as a player.
I think
but-
at this point it's safe to say you're probably one of the strongest in the world. So if you can't do
Okay.
it, like if there is somebody, it'll be
Oh.
really rare.
it's a 9th level spell, so you're
Yeah.
needing a level 17 cleric is
Yeah.
basically what you're needing. So
Off the top of my head, I don't know anyone that's capable of that, but may be able to do it once I get more powerful.
yeah, that's what I figured. Well, like I said, I mean, you're the most powerful cleric I know. So
Speaking of clerics, does anybody need healing?
I mean, I think most of us are pretty hurt, but
I think we all do. Yeah.
I'm
Cast
hoping
this.
we're. Sorry.
I just told
Fourth
Kelly
level.
what happened, and she's like, "What did they do to deserve that?" And I was like, "Failed 2 checks."
What checks did we fail?
Well, I mean, I guess technically, from being like restrained, you can't, like, you automatically fail the dex save. But
Oh yeah. Well, no, I don't think. I mean, the only person that might have survived that is Kroot, 75 damage. Like,
I will spend a sorcery point to use my new sorcerer feature called Empowered Healing and let Kroot reroll that.
Oh, okay. Cool. I get to re-roll it?
Yep, you can spend one sorcery
All
point
of
to
them?
reroll any number of
That's
those
sick.
dice once.
That is sweet.
nice.
Same amount.
Well, you just re-roll like the
No,
one.
yeah, you re-roll the d4, so it would
Yeah.
be 13.
13.
Oh, okay, okay.
We all get 13.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Actually, I just realized I probably, depending on the type of damage, I'm assuming the damage type here, I think I would have survived that too.
yeah,
You
and I think
know-
that
It
just
wasn't-
takes 10 minutes to cast, right? No, mass healing word. Never mind. I thought you were doing
Oh.
prayer of healing.
Oh, no, that's it takes an action. Yeah. I don't even think I have prayer of healing.
I just figured on downtime that's what you'd be using, not that.
Prayer of Healing is actually pretty useful in this game type, just for the whole purpose of, what's normally takes a short rest or whatever to cast Prayer of Healing. In this version, it's only 10 minutes or whatever versus a day. So
Yeah.
it
I
makes Prayer of
don't
Healing
have
much more
it
useful.
today, so
Right. No, I'm just saying it's actually pretty useful in Kyle's gameplay.
I usually
Because
do,
of-
but not today.
Yeah, so far,
Uh.
it seems to be nearly an equal trade, but
Mhm.
Well, I guess let's move on. I don't know what else to do. I know that Joanne would want us to find the piece of the halo and keep fighting Estelar. All we can do is carry on with that intention.
Does anyone remember her last words?
Ah!
No joke, Cave.
That was her last word.
I don't think there was time enough for her to even scream, so I don't.
Just anything. Anything she said. That's all I'll take at this point.
They're trying to remember. I'm gonna look around and see if I can find any hidden doors, secret doors.
give me an investigation check. And you don't find anything. You're quite certain that
Okay.
there's nothing here.
I don't remember specific words, but I remember that she was helpful at any chance that she could. She was a good person.
Yeah. Not used to seeing good people die.
Not like that. No.
And if anyone makes another joke, I'm gonna tase the shit out of you.
I'm just frustrated because she's the one that was most willing to help us with Estelwar.
Yep, the first person we ever met that actually took us seriously and wanted to help.
Joking's my way of dealing with death.
When it's not funny, I don't see the point.
Not a dwarf.
I think barring anything that might stop us, I think we'd make our way back to that like central room.
Yeah.
So far we haven't really found anything except death.
That lever
Well-
must have opened something.
I mean,
We're getting rid of death at least.
What's worse is we're not even done yet. So, you know, I really hate being right because I think I said at the beginning of this that this was seeming a little too easy.
At this
Yeah.
point, can each of you roll me an intelligence check?
man,
Not
our
terrible.
intelligence checks have been pretty good.
So as Pandora says this, it'll kind of trigger when the last time you were in this room, Joanne saying that it's been practically hell every time that they've gone to do something like this, and that she shouldn't say such things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
On our
we were
way
gonna-
back, the entrance, I would have kept my eye out for any other doorway that appeared that wasn't there before. The lever had to have done something.
Are any of the
Yeah.
doors in this room open?
None of the doors in this room are open, but I would say that that's a pretty safe assumption, Groot.
Joanne had said that kind of comment in the past too, when I've asked her about it. Didn't she say that they've lost people looking through for these? I know they said they've had to kill people, but have they lost their own?
She never mentioned that.
No, I think she hasn't mentioned that. They were reinforced by whatever magics that Estelar have, so they had a better chance. And now that we are down a person, a more powerful person than us, we are in a little bit of a spot, if I may say so. But anyway, the door to our north is not magical, if I remember, and this one makes a wind rushing sound of some kind every time the handle is interacted with. I don't know what it does. I didn't stick around to find out. But maybe we destroy it like we did that other one, and it's just the door handle that is enchanted. I don't know.
Let's try mage handing this door handle like Rixian did earlier. Does it do anything?
Let's all stand back to get kicked off. Yep. I knew it.
I'm gonna stand where I knew I wasn't affected by anything when I touched the door handle with chill touch.
I'm going to move to the northeast corner. I can't do it now because I got kicked off, but
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the range on? It's 30 feet, so 10, 15. So I mean, you could stand back here and do it. I think. Yeah, that's 30 feet.
So is that what you would like to do, Rixian?
Yeah.
I mean, I can mage hand it. I realize.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I had it. So if I can, I would. I mean, I don't know if it's locked or not. if it's locked, I would try to use my thieves tools using my mage hand.
All right. So, as you extend the mage hand, and as soon as you begin to touch it with the thieves' tools, each of you will hear that rushing wind sound, and you'll lose control of your mage hand, and the tools will just fall against the ground.
Is it wind,
It's what it sounds like.
or is it pulling towards the door or blowing away?
Well, your tools just fell straight down.
So it's blowing downward.
Perhaps.
Huh. Can I make an Arcana check to know what's going on? Or
Yeah.
I mean, with my glasses, I don't know if that affects it. Oh, neat. That one, 5.
Sorry, bud.
Oh,
Yeah.
So what's the call? You have one door that's not magical and one door that is.
Well, I pick up my thieves tools. I'm not leaving those. Fuck
and
it.
this-
I move up
this-
and try to do it myself. What happens?
Oh, okay.
I will move up right next here and reach out, tap him on the shoulder, and give him resistance.
Thanks.
Can you give me
Then I'll
a
move back over here
dexterity saving throw, please?
Second.
with a D4.
That is a 27.
Nice.
So you're still able to control the tools quite well as you begin to move in. You can feel the like force just like shaking as you're getting closer and closer. It's just shaking your hands, and it's a bit unstable, but you're able to hold it relatively still. Go ahead and give me your thieves' tools check.
Alright.
Oh,
Ooh. Unfortunately, so close, but unable to pick the lock.
Damn.
You could do it, but
Wait, are you serious?
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I've never seen Raven have such trouble with a lock before. This is weird.
Like I'll say from your check, because I mean it was a really fucking good roll. It's not just one lock.
It's multiple.
Yeah, there seems
It's like
to
in
be.
Skyrim where you have to do it multiple times.
Yeah,
Or
there
whatever.
seems to be
Yeah,
like
okay.
multiple, like almost like a little labyrinth one. You go like inside the keyhole,
Mhm.
like it turns here, and unfortunately you just can't hit each of the, I guess, the pittons inside, I think they're called.
Oh, fuck.
first.
But what I will say though is you will notice that like finding one indentation, there's no pitton.
There's no pitton?
Yeah, like the little bolt, I guess, thing that like now again, imagine like you're playing Skyrim, you know those like things that are down that like close the hole?
Yeah.
Now there's 3 of those, but one of them is missing the thing that closes the hole. In fact, it's the first one.
So, like, it's just missing, or does it seem like it's broken?
guess you would feel that it's like unlocked.
Oh, okay. So it's already been attempted before, maybe. Was that the one I just did? Or is that, like, did I just do the second one?
No, you didn't do any of them. You just like while you're feeling in there, that's like what you gather, the extra information.
Okay.
Think I've got an idea, but I need space.
I mean,
I'll
I
come
can
back
keep
here.
trying. Like, I mean, I'd tell the group, I
It'll
think this is
take
the
it
the
time,
series
but like to kind of prevent like if you fail, just like to keep checking and checking. I usually say that it's going to take an hour of time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, odds are I typically pass these tools check saves. I usually do. So, I mean, I don't think it's going to
Yeah,
take
you have
people.
a fairly high chance in comparison to most. I
Yeah.
would say.
And I would imagine that Crude is casting guidance on him throughout all this.
I think he's concentrating on the resistance, but
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, that's already been used, so the concentration broke.
okay.
Yeah, I mean it's gone now, but that's what he was focused on.
So, I mean, it's if you want to, you can, but
Like, I had another idea. I'm wearing a helm, right?
Your helmet, yeah. But I mean, if everyone's in agreement of waiting an hour here, that's your call. But
We'll let what Crude wants to do first, and then he can continue.
yeah, that's what I think that's
I
fair.
mean, while
Well-
Raven's doing that, I will check out the north door that isn't supposed to be magical.
what's your idea, Crute? Before we say,
Step aside and I'll show you.
well, I don't want you to jam and break the lock to where we can't open it, though. That's my.
Ah, all right. Well, then never mind.
You said you're
I was
gonna
gonna
check
be
the
a-
door, Pandora?
Yes, sir.
Well, in that case, here, let me give you a little boost. And I will reach out and tap him on the shoulder and give him enhance ability. Oh my God, really?
What's that do again?
The one for dexterity. I
So
forgot what it
Cat's
is, and I can't
Grace
pick it right now. Yeah.
and
Oh,
Pandora,
advantage,
you're gonna
nice.
jiggle the door.
Can I kind of check it for traps, maybe first?
Yeah, that's fine. That's why I was asking, because you just said that you were going to the store, and I wasn't 100% sure of what you kind of meant by that. A little
Yeah,
open-ended.
I'll check
Investigation
out for
check.
physical traps. Cool. Guidance. Okay.
No traps. And I think it's kind of fitting, Raven. Every time you roll, it's getting
Yeah.
a little bit lower.
I timed
And-
the last one, but yeah.
Keep in mind that, again, these checks wouldn't go through until an hour later.
Cool. I'll jiggle the handle.
Oda jiggles. You hear like a little bit of a pop, and the door begins to creak open.
I will open it in a crack and peek through to what's on the other side.
I guess that's kind of safe to see what you say.
Can I listen for anything? Like, has anything like stirred since I've opened this door?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Is this door red?
This door to the south?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, good, because then I'd want to paint it black.
Yeah,
I love that song.
You do not hear anything. Just like the wind, like the air flowing through the tunnels of the cave.
Dope, dope, dope. I will open the door. Fully. Alright, this one is safe, and there is a corner that turns towards the south. I will take a peek, I guess.
You see where the tunnel leads south to another wooden door.
Okay.
Cool.
And that enhanceability will last an hour.
Come back to the main room and say, "All right, another door in this hallway over here."
So if you all would like to stay and see if any of the checks worked, I mean, we can go from
Yeah, I would
there.
have stayed.
Well, like I said, each of those are going to be an hour, so if you guys want to wait an hour here, that's fine. But he's rolled, 2 times now? Or 2 extra times? So for those to go through, I just want everyone to agree that they're willing to wait here for up to 2 hours.
I mean, are we on a time frame?
Is it an hour per check?
Yeah, again, like I was saying, like this is to kind of just negate the fact of like just sitting there repetitively rolling till you pass, because even if like I have you GM roll it to me, you're still gonna see the number.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting. Oh. I'm going to sit down and eat me a ration.
I mean, I was gonna say typically I would expect to have a higher probability of passing than failing the checks.
I did too.
So-
But unfortunately, you're just not rolling very hot.
I mean, most of my rolls have been pretty good. You said it was a multiple attempt kind of ordeal.
No, like, I didn't say it was a multiple attempt ordeal. What I said was, like, if you wanted multiple attempts, it's going to take you longer, but you didn't. I said you were close the first time, you just didn't meet the DC.
Okay, sorry, I misheard what you said then. I thought you meant it was like kind of like the Skyrim where you have to unlock multiple locks on the same thing.
I mean, that's kind of what it is, but you're not doing it all at once.
Okay.
That's just like, again, that's like you know that there's essentially like 3 different kind of locks in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he didn't unlock it?
No, unfortunately not.
I basically either need a nat 20 or like a guidance with a 16.
Yeah, well, with the enhanceability, I can't guidance you.
Is that a concentration?
Yeah, it's a
Mhm.
concentration spell.
Okay, yeah.
There's always my way.
So an hour goes by, Raven continuing to try to pick at it. The little bit of the like unsteadied like hand, as it seems to just have like this odd force around it, giving your hands the bit of a shakes. You're just unable to pick the lock. The thought starts to creep. Perhaps this is just beyond your skill level.
I refuse to believe. I mean, he gave me the thing that gives me advantage, so like I assume at some point I'm gonna hit it. Like,
Yeah, again, it's just how long do you guys want to sit here keep picking at it?
Raven, that looks like it's going to take a while. Maybe we explore this other branch of this place and see what we see.
maybe. I mean, is this like literally just a time thing, or should I actually roll? Like, I don't really understand what you're wanting me to do here.
Oh, so I mean, like the first check, like, you know, like that goes through just fine. But like if you want to try to attempt it again, it's gonna be like an hour of waiting. Like, you know, trying to figure out how the lock exactly works with the information gained, and then hoping that you're able to, once giving it another go, get it on that try.
And
But-
is this just automatically happening, or do you want me
Yeah,
to
it-
actually roll every time?
Well, you're gonna roll every time, but then an hour is gonna go by in between each roll.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
I
we can
figure-
come back to it.
Yeah,
But,
we'll just leave it for last.
all right, we'll come back after we explore the rest. We'll probably have to come back here anyways.
All right. Well, if you're gonna try later, I won't try my idea.
Yeah. All right.
And as Pandora relayed earlier, this and turning south, leading to another door.
Any writing on the walls of this hallway?
None. Just the rough stone walls.
Cool. Any writing on the door?
Double checking. No, there is not.
Cool. She'll look over her shoulder and be like, your glasses, Raven?
Sure. Anything magical?
No magic.
No magic.
Pandora will try to open it.
Give me an athletics check. Like your first attempt, you feel like it kind of like the handle loose. It's not locked, but as like you kind of just like give it that gentle push, you'll feel it's a bit stuck. And giving it a bit more oomph, you'll push the door open. And as you do, you'll just hear a bit of the rocks fall as they break from you forcing the door in. Sorry, for some reason it kept hiding the area, wasn't letting me reveal.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. Another door.
Is it
So
magical?
in this room, as you make your way in, the only thing that you will see is just another door to the southwest.
Magic or no magic?
This does have magic.
Oh boy, we got another fun door. This one does have magic.
I'll give you the
Great.
school in just 1 second. Go ahead. I'll pull it up in here momentarily.
Should we just destroy this one?
Let me try the mage hand thing. I use the mage hand and try to open the door. From here.
You will find the door to be locked, and as you do, Kurt, it was actually funny that you brought it up earlier, but this door will begin to glow red.
Uh-oh. What does that mean?
It looks like it's heating up.
Does it look like it's giving off heat waves?
No. It's just glowing in like a bit of a red light.
Oh, man.
Oh, we don't feel warmth, do we?
Nope.
Whoever was so creative to come up with all these door traps. It's
Somebody
really
trying to
freaking
protect-
fun.
Somebody trying to protect a piece of the halo remains.
Alright,
Should we
so
destroy this one?
Yeah. Try it. Firebolts?
sure, I'll chill touch it. Yeah.
We've got
Okay.
plenty of these spell slots. I will call up a spiritual weapon and start battering the door with it.
Wait, that only lasts for 1 minute, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Not gonna worry about adding a token for you then. So, you got that damage. The door will begin to break. You'll even puncture a hole through it, seeing in a bit to the other side. But most of the door still remains.
Is it still glowing red?
Yes, it is.
Is there a firebolt? That was weird.
Not as good damage.
Didn't do anything.
And with that little bit of extra damage, breaking down the door a bit more, the wood begins to splinter and fall away. The door still emitting red light.
Why is it not casting it? That's weird.
I think Pandora kind of walk over and like nudge a piece of glowing wood with the tip of her sword.
It was terrible damage.
Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please, as you step forward?
Oh fuck.
Ooh.
Images of the left-handed hummingbird village begin to flash through your mind. You see what you would imagine the battle of when Estelar arrived, burning down your hometown. And then as you do, these images flash, you'll see the same visions you had long ago of Estelar carrying away your sister as she's kicking and hollering. And then you begin sprinting down the hall.
Oh!
You have become frightened and are scared. Getting closer to this, the remnants of this door is not even remotely in your mind. You must get away from this location.
Sweet. So I think Pandora would then just sprint down the hallway. Oh, all the way out. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you guys just see that Pandora gets kind of like a blank look on her face, and all of a sudden just turns and just fucking flees as fast as she can, full dash down the hallway and in out of your sight.
Gonna insight
Where'd
check
she
some.
go?
At that point, you can give me another wisdom save.
Does she think this is funny? What the fuck's happening?
She looked kind of spooked.
Of what? This
Mm.
door.
You get regain control of your body, Pandora.
Yeah, I would have been going on after her to look for her.
So with the blank look that Pandora left you with, she just sprints down the hall, going around the corner. You can just see the tail end of her as she cuts around the corner in the previous room.
Hey, what's going on? Did you run off like that?
Sweet. You would just see Pandora's kind of like holding her head a little bit, and she kind of. And she turns around and faces you and says, "All right. Those glowing pieces are meant to show you your worst fears. I lost control there for a few seconds, but I'm back now.
So you're okay?
Sure, yeah.
All right, shall we head back?
Sure.
Is the door still glowing?
At this point, no.
Well, it looks like it's gone now.
I'll move through the doorway then.
Anything could happen now.
Pandora kind of looks skittishly at the remains of the door on the ground, kind of kicks one with her foot. Anything happen?
No, nothing happens.
Okay. She kind of nods to herself and follows.
So as you enter the room, you will see a mirror that hangs on the rough stone wall just above a few steps in Kroot, what you would easily, and Pandora, you as well, easily notice to be an altar. A red rug drapes over the stone, falling to the north and south sides. The mirror, silver in the circumference, and the glass laying in the middle. To the north, you see the head of what appears to be a demon. At least the closest recognition to something of the sort, and in kind of a comparison to the images that you have seen of the red demon of the Nyansima Mountains. Its eyes, made of ruby gems, its mouth agape as what appear to be horns, mandibles growing from its cheeks, carved from stone, mouth from appearing over in this area, just a dark hole.
So is what we're seeing all we can see of this room?
To the south, actually, will be an archway. That leads to a what appears at first to be stone, but as you take a closer look, Kroot, you'll recognize it to be made of bone.
I'm gonna look inside the mouth.
Raven, anything magical?
Oh, I'm sure. I put my glasses on. Assuming
Rixian, you begin to look into the hole. As you do, you will need to roll me a wisdom saving throw. But that will be what we get into in the beginning of next session.
With a 12.
And see what happens next week.
Oh,
Next episode of Dragon's Ball P.
that's a good place to leave off.
I didn't think anything would happen, honestly. I thought this was like a mechanism.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like maybe some type of contraption with a lever inside the mouth, or
Oh god, it's gonna give me one of those nightmares that Pandora had.
Well,
or diarrhea.
with that, does anybody have anything that they'd like to call out, share, anything of that manner before we get out of here?
We're gonna get some new art. It's gonna be cool.
It's supposed to be single digits here in the temperature-wise next week. Yay!
That sounds awful.
You're in
I like-
Texas, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Some of
Pretty
Texas
cold for
gets
you guys, right?
kind of north. I mean, definitely in comparison to other states.
I guess it depends where in Texas you live, but
Central
yeah.
Texas.
yeah.
I don't think our state has ever fallen below 20 degrees.
I think I remember colder, but
Depends
Pandora,
on what you're talking about.
while everyone else is talking about the weather, do you have anything you'd like to share?
Yep, we should be having the next episode of Phil Jondon tomorrow. Twitch.tv/Shadowraven Games D&D. Super excited for what they're about to get into. They just met Einar Gudbrand, and he said that the entire village has been abducted by a mysterious group of people. stop by and check it out. And if you want to keep up with all the announcements and stuff, and like whether or not a session's been delayed, feel free to join the Discord. You can even chat us up if you want and ask us questions. And Alien X Town for the art of Pandora. She did an amazing job, and I highly recommend anybody checks out her Instagram and Twitter. And you can even ask to get a piece of art contracted for yourself. That's it.
Cool.
All right, all my affiliates up in the top left. Lady Loxer for the logo, Sword Coast Soundscapes for the ambiance music, and 2-minute tabletops and Dungeon Draft for the map. Other than that, you can find all of their links with their corresponding logos down below. And if you haven't already, drop a follow for some more D&D content. Other than that, everyone have a great week. Next game of Elista will take place on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night.
Bye.
See ya.
See.